in LPU. The magic number for me is 11 wins for you to be safe na nandoon ka na sa Final Four picture natin.
But imagine, Mapua getting this form
they
early on in the
started-
season.
they
It would have
started
been very
playing-
different, right?
Yes, definitely. They started playing the way that we got used to with Mapua. They play hard defense, they scheme you out. Talking about the best players, yung pinakamagagaling na players last season, yung season 97, tinatanggal nila sa equation. Yun yung depensa nila. Nakita natin, the past 4 wins that they had, tinatanggal nila yung best players on each of the squads that they play. Kanina si Doromal was exposed, hindi siya makasnake, hindi maka-create off the pick and roll, so it limited the production of his teammates.
Past 2 games, nag-struggle itong si Axel Doromal. But Wakay Garcia, best player of the game kanina, he's been solid for the past few games para sa Mapua Cardinals.
Back-to-back games that he was best player of the game. And if I'm not mistaken, he is 8 out of 14 when it comes to 3-point shooting. Kasi 3 out of 6 kanina, 5 out of 8. If my math is correct, I need to, my grade school teachers will be proud of me. 14 3-pointers attempts. So tingnan natin, maganda yung percentages niya, over 55%.
Okay, so after talking about the first game today, I feel like our fans here, our audience here, Kapuso fans, basketball fans, NCAA fans watching right now are waiting for a reaction from us because we definitely need to address the elephant in the room. You know, what happened yesterday here on the court dun sa second game po natin. We can't go all out just yet because the management committee of the NCAA is still finalizing the sanctions, the penalties na papatawan din sa mga players natin. Ikaw muna, Coach Hammer, your thoughts on that?
I would speak as a member of the big basketball fraternity right now, as a big brother, because I know the kid. I know John Amores to heart. I worked out with the kid. I saw him grow. I was excited when he made his debut for JRU in season 94. I was very high on him coming back. But again, there is no place in the basketball court for violence. That's number one. This is a place for respect. You respect the game, you respect your opponents, you bring your A game. But as the good book says, diba, that he who has no sin cast the first stone. Now is the time for us to achieve greatness. We need to be there for our brother if he needs counsel, if he needs support, especially now that he is in the limelight for all the wrong reasons. We need to listen to all the viewpoints. Right now, the management committee is still deliberating on the things that needs to be done, but we do not condone violence. Violence has no space.
I think that goes without saying.
Yes,
in
in any sporting event.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he is a young man. Everybody commits mistakes at that juncture of your life. Even me, I am liable to that. But at the end of the day, chances would be given, but actions have repercussions. You need to be man enough to be able to apologize for the people involved, and you need to be strong enough to face the consequences of your actions as a man. But we do not condone it. We do not support what happened. But at the end of the day, we need to give chances for people to bring out the best version of themselves. That's how we achieve greatness. That's what the NCAA is all about. And that is how the bigger basketball family needs to help it. May bata tayong kapatid na nadapa. Hindi natin siya kailangan apakan, bugbugin. Kailangan natin siyang itayo, akayin para mas mapabuti, mas mapaganda yung itatakbo niya.
And it's not just for JRU. I think it's a wake-up call as well for the rest of the teams.
For everyone.
Na to be there for the players. And again, you know, we don't know what's going through their minds.
And
so
right now, ako, speaking as a coach, speaking as a player, speaking as a father, now is the time for us to provide a support system, not to cut off this young man. Because if we cut him off, that could open up a lot of other doors for him instead of akayin natin sa mabuti. I mean, it got out of hand. Tempers flared up. But at the end of the day, he is a young man that needs guidance, not only from his coaches, from his family, but right now we need to... family tayo eh. Diba? We achieve greatness. We're stronger together.
That's true.
That's what we always say. So together, we can help out everyone. And a special shout out to the College of St. Benil Blazers that held on to their emotions, that kept themselves in check despite all of the things that were happening. I mean, I tip my hat to all of these guys, and I mean, cooler heads will prevail. The people who are in the management will drop the hammer.
Yeah, eventually, for
but,
sure.
But right now, now is the time to stick together. When the tides are rocking, you need to be closer together. You need to be stronger together as a team, as a family. This NCAA.
There you go. Well said, Coach Hammer. And I'll leave it there because again, we're still awaiting for the final decision, final sanctions and penalties for the players from the NCAA Management Committee na aabangan niyo po in the next few days. Siyempre, pag ibaba na nila yan, definitely it will be here. It will be a topic of conversation here on the show. But this next guy that we will feature, Coach Hammer, you're very proud of him. Our Power Player of the Week.
Where's my jersey number? But
Let's
he is
go.
way better than me. Of course, our Power Player of the Week from the San Beda Red Lions. Number 12, JB Bayo.
There you go. JB Bayo, panoorin po natin siya.
Nobyembre na mga kapuso. Binibilang na natin ang mga araw bago magpasko. At syempre, ilang linggo na lang din ang natitira sa elimination round bago tayo pumasok sa Final Four ng NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball.
Posisyon yung Kunlapay, doesn't get it to him. Instead, Baguio takes and makes the baseline.
At sa unang linggo ng buwan na ito, isang manlalaro ang nangibabaw.
Floater in the lane is off. Baguio with an offensive rebound. And JB Baguio puts it.
Yan ay walang iba kung hindi ang graduating power forward ng San Beda Red Lions na si JB Baguio.
San Beda has been unstoppable in the second half.
Tingnan nyo naman ang kanyang ginawa kontra Arellano. 10 points, 14 rebounds at 3 assists sa loob lamang ng 20 minutos.
Into the screen by JB Baguio. Isa pa para kay JB.
At nitong nakaraang linggo kontra San Sebastian, isa na namang pambihirang double-double effort ang ginawa ng 6'5" Cebuano big man.
Inan baseline jumper. Got it. JB Baguio.
11 points, 16 rebounds at tig-isang assist, agaw at supalpal ang inambag ni Baguio sa tagumpay ng Red Lions sa overtime.
Strong. Baguio offensive rebound. Put back is good for JB. Now we go.
Walang kaduda-duda na si JB Baguio ang isa sa pinakaimportanteng parte ng pangarap ng San Beda na maibalik ang korona sa Mendiola. Kaya naman karapat-dapat lamang na hirangin si JB Baguio bilang ating NCAA Power Player of the Week.
There you go. Well-deserved recognition for JB Baguio, our Power Player of the Week. At siya rin po ang ating Collegiate Press Corps Player of the Week. JB Baguio, back-to-back double-doubles for this guy.
Pagka natatapos yung laro, hindi ko alam kung paano itatayo nila PT Mo yung si JB and Tony Inot. I mean, these guys are playing hearts out, which is what you expect from teams that are contending in the Final Four. But JB Bayo stepped up big time, especially in overtime when they provided defensive stops. They controlled the backboards when San Sebastian was raring to go, and he averaged 16 and a half boards a game.
Yep.
And what else can you say with a DYJ guy? Do your job. Do your job, JB Bayo, man of a few words, but a man
Shy
with a
type too,
very, very noisy game,
Yep.
to say the least.
And he will be in action later in our second game today. Mamaya po, i-discuss natin yan. San Beda kontra LPU. But coming up next, we will be talking to our two halftime performers. Mamaya po yan. Siyempre, kulitan with the LPU Pirates. #AskMo. Lahat pong yan sa ating pagbabalik dito sa Game On!
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
Sinasabi namin na parang we will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala. Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs, Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Mga kapuso, welcome back to the show. You guys are still watching Game On. And nandito pa rin tayo sa Philoil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City for this edition of the show. As promised, mamaya po, papakita na natin yung features natin, or feature rather, tungkol sa LPU Pirates. Kulitan, kasama sila. Pero ngayon, kasama muna natin, as promised, ang ating halftime performers for Game 1 and Game 2. Game 2, kani-kanina po, nag-perform na Game 1. Salamat naman, napaunlakan tayo. Napaka-busing batang to. Althea Ablan. Hello.
Wow, hello mga kapuso.
Kamusta? Busy na to, ah.
Wow,
Sobrang sikat pa.
talaga
Sa
ba?
lahat ng platforms, di ba?
Uy, saya ko yung mag-perform.
Masaya, di ba?
Yes.
Hindi ko naabutan. Anong pinerform?
Ay, ulitin ko. For
Ulit,
you.
gusto mo? Pwede naman.
Pwede.
Pwede, oo. Pero game na game yan si Althea. Pero syempre po, mas game yung ating Game 2 performer, Mr. Jeremiah Tiangco. Brother.
Hello mga kapuso. Maraming salamat po sa panonood ng NCAA.
Si Jeremiah, batang NC to, naglaro to sa Perpetual, di ba?
Yes, man. First year college. Pero since high school, so I was playing for Perpetual Health. First year to fourth year. Then college first year. So yun, napagod na po.
Napagod ka na?
Napagod na, nag-aaral na lang. Kumanta na lang.
Naging singer na si Jeremiah na eh. Okay, pero
Nag-iba yung path. No?
Nag-iba yung path, ano? Pero ikaw ba, Althea? Nagsisports ka ba?
Yeah, volleyball. Varsity ako sa school namin.
Volleyball?
Sample, bro. Sample.
You know. Sige, nag-varsity ka. Okay, high school.
Grade school and high school. Pero di ba nag-stop dahil pandemic, so hindi na rin ako nag-volleyball. Actually, nami-miss ko na nga rin eh. Mga friends ko, kahit saan lang kami, sa church namin yan, nagpa-play kami.
Naglalaro ka pa rin.
Namiss ko na.
Papawis lang. Diba? Grabe naman pala. Nagsusports pala to. Ikaw, Althea, kailan ka pa nagpo-perform? Kailan ka pa nag-artista? Alam ko, teka lang, correct me if I'm wrong, Prima Donnas kasama ka. O yun.
Yes,
Bago yun. Ano yung mga ginagawa mo ng projects?
Actually, when I was 6 years old, commercial. So, sa commercial talaga ako nag-umpisa. And
Sige
then,
nga, sample nga ng wow acting, yes acting.
Okay.
Evira lang.
Dito.
Yan.
Wow!
Wow!
Tatas eh.
O kita mo. Umatik na. Kaya napunta sa GMA. Kasi ibang klase na iba. Tapos?
Ayun, and then 11 years old ako, nag-audition ako sa GMA. Actually, twice yun eh. So, sa second ako nakuha talaga. So, yung una ko sa GMA, Beautiful Stranger, tapos nag-Mulawin, Encantadia.
Mulawin.
Yeah,
yun pala.
Mulawin.
Oo.
And then yun, nag-Prima Donnas. Then ito, meron kaming upcoming show.
Sige, mamaya.
Yes.
I-reveal mo yan. Tanong muna natin si Maya. Ikaw
Yes,
naman,
bro.
Maya, nakakarami ka ng performances
Yeah,
dito.
yeah.
But I heard, may concert to na darating.
Yes, man. I'll be having my first major concert this February 11, 2023. Yeah, next year, guys. So, it's entitled Dare to be Different. So, yeah.
Dare to be different. Sige nga, bakit yun ang tagline mo? Dare to be different. Ano ba yung different na dadali mo dyan sa concert
Feeling
na
ko,
yan?
brother, kaya yun yung napili naming title. Kasi parang, I believe na sa bawat artist o sa bawat tao may own uniqueness na hindi nila alam. So, I want na ma-discover nila yon and ma-realize nila yon sa araw ng concert ko.
Okay.
Taray.
Hopefully.
Wow.
Handa ko actually.
Ibang level.
Handa siya. Hindi.
No, yeah.
Sige, pick up tayo doon. Ikaw ba, tingin mo pag nanood ka ng concert niya, ano yung tingin mo madidiscover mo sa...
Madidiscover ko sa
sarili.
kanya. Magaling kasi yung pagkakulot-kulot ni Jeremiah eh.
Kulot
Idol ko
ng
yan. Kulot talaga.
boses.
Oo. Well, ano pa ba?
Hindi, pero
Tingnan na lang natin.
ikaw, anong madidiscover mo sa'yo na different? Kasi sabi niya, pag nanood kayo noon, madidiscover mo yung iba sa'yo.
Anong
As a
madidiscover?
Yun nga eh.
Depends na lang sa'yo
Titignan
yan.
natin yan. Oo. Titignan
natin.
natin
I mean,
yan.
sa music perspective din, yun yung...
Correct. Dun. Okay, madidiscover mo yung style mo.
Pwede
yung
mo
galaw
ma-discover yung style mo or yung...
Personality.
Personality mo. Sumasayaw pala ako, kaya ko palang kumanta.
Meron ka ba dyan mga special guest?
Of course. Pero hindi ko pa po kayang
Hindi muna.
disclose kayo, brother.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Ito
Abangan
naman,
po ninyo yan.
excited ka
Sorry.
masyado.
Si Althea ba? Kasama doon? Kaya pala. Okay.
Wait lang.
Bibili lang.
Pero
Sige.
ano, brother, tickets will be available soon.
Okay.
Ngayong November. Mag-release ako ng
Wow.
tickets.
Congratulations in advance.
Ikaw naman, Althea. Ano yung show na sinasabi mo kanina?
Ayun,
Yan.
abangan ninyo po ang Arabella. Pero next year pa yon. Makakasama ko dito si Camille Prats, si Shane Sava, Wendell Ramos, Alfred Vargas, Clea Pineda, Phil Lorenzo, nandyan din sila.
Wait, the return of Miss Camille Prats to
Yes.
a serye. A show.
Yes.
Diba?
Babalik
After
na siya after
yun.
ilang years, di ba?
Grabe naman. So ikaw,
Actually, tawag nga sa kanya sa set, Princess Sarah.
Princess Sarah. Kasi siya yung nagbabalat ng patatas.
Oo,
Di ba?
wow.
Okay. Yun yung iconic role niya dati, di ba?
Yes.
Pero kamusta naman, nakakatrabaho may mga big artists. Sa
Oo
ikaw
naman,
din, napunta ka na
veterans,
doon.
diba?
Oo.
Siyempre.
Veteran ka na ba? Hindi pa.
Hindi ba?
Naka-18 pa lang nito eh.
Oo. Siyempre, honored kasi madami ka nakuha tips sa kanila. And siyempre, kung paano maging professional sa set. And ayan, directed by Direct Adolf Alex.
Adolf
Yes.
Alex.
Hi, Direk.
Okay. Sige nga, sampulan mo kami. Paano ba maging professional? Anong natutunan mo? Yan na. On cue.
Yung isang ano lang, yung kaliwang mata lang yung iiyak.
Kaliwang mata.
Dalawang mata. Iiyak. Okay, pero Jeremiah mamaya.
Yes, bro.
Ate, ano yung performance mo kanina?
Kanina sumayaw ko ng What is Love.
What is love? Mas gusto ba
Twice.
sumasayaw o uma-acting? Perform acting?
Dahil pinagpala tayo sa sayaw, sayaw na lang tayo.
Sayaw na lang tayo.
Sayaw na lang
Sayo
tayo.
na lang.
Oo.
Okay. Ikaw naman, Jeremiah, later game 2. Dami mo nang na-perform dito.
Yes.
Dito sa show natin at saka sa NCAA. Ano naman yung performance mo mamaya?
Ako naman, bro, I'll be doing acoustic. So, may gitarista ako ngayon. So,
Ooh!
Lloyd Velasco. Shoutout sa'yo sa Lloyd Velasco. So,
Medyo soulful, ah.
yeah.
Yun yung kaya sinabi ko na pakulot-kulot siya.
Yeah.
Yun.
Chill tayo this time.
Chill tayo this time. O, abangan
Kasi
niyo po
masyado
yan.
mainit yung laban natin ngayong
Oo nga eh. Di maganda yung laban mamaya. Okay, pero syempre before we let you go, not that you need it, kasi ang dami nyo ng followers sa social media. Unahin muna natin si Althea. Invite them to follow you online at syempre ang iyong upcoming shows.
Ayan, mga kapuso, i-follow niyo po ako sa Instagram at Althea_Ablan30, sa aking Facebook page, Althea Ablan, sa TikTok, syempre, Althea X Blan, at abangan niyo po ang Arabella this coming year, at syempre, daig kayo ng lola ko every Sunday, 7 p.m. po yan.
There you go. So, Maya.
Ako naman, syempre, All Out Sundays. Every Sunday yan, guys, 12 noon. Huwag niyo pong kakalimutan. And syempre po, ang 214 Lolong official soundtrack, huwag niyo pong kakalimutan. And yung concert ko po, February 11, 2023. Yeah.
Exciting!
Abangan niyo po yan. Malapit na yan. Jeremiah Chanco at Althea Ablan, maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Our two halftime performers today. Mamaya, Jeremiah Chanco will be performing in her second game between LPU and San Beda. But before that, speaking of the LPU Pirates, as promised, eto na ang kanilang kulitan kasama sa ating hashtag AskMo segment. Watch this.
Dito na ang pinakamahalagang tanong na susubok sa pakikipagtalastasan ng ating mga atletang Pilipino. Siyempre, joke lang yun. May gusto ka bang malaman? Ask mo! Nakashoot ka na ba ng corner 3?
Siyempre, nakashoot na.
Pag nasa confrontation corner ka, kunwari, nandyan yung girlfriend mo, tapos tinanong, sino yung kasama mong ibang babae nung isang araw? Nakita ko kayo. Paano ka lulusot doon?
Love, kaklase ko lang nung high school yun.
Oo, ang ganda ng sagot pero parang hindi yata maganda yung sitwasyon, di ba? Ayaw nating mapunta sa ganong sitwasyon, tama?
Tama.
Anong size ng sapatos mo?
Size 12 po. 13, size 13.
Yung game shoes ko, 14.
Yung hindi game shoes?
13, 12 ka.
Ito, fill in the blanks tayo ha. Pag malaki ang paa, malaki din ang...
Kamay.
Kamay, syempre sumalo ng...
Bola.
Yun! Pag malaki daw ang sapatos, malaki din ang...
Puso.
Yun! Malaki ang puso, di ba? Pag malaki yung sapatos, malaki din ang...
Yung pagmamahal sa kapwa.
Yun! Sino kaya ang may mas malaking chance manalo? Yung isang taon nagpa-practice ng offense? O yung isang taon nagpa-practice ng defense?
Siyempre, isang taon na nagpa-practice ng defense kasi para sa akin, darating din naman yung offense kapag nagdi-defense tayo.
So, nabanggit mo din, darating at darating din naman. Dumating na ba?
Dumating na.
Yun, dumating na. Masaya ka ba?
Masayang masaya.
Gaano kasaya?
Sobrang saya.
Anong mas masaya? Yung kapag nalaman mong dumating na yung the one mo o yung nanalo kayo ng championship? Pipili ka lang ng isa.
Siyempre yung championship.
Siyempre, career muna. Okay. So, ito na pala yung huling pagkikita nyo nung the one mo. Last shot. Diba? Lamang ng 1 point ang kalaban. Ikaw kunwari yung coach. Sino ang papapasukin mo? Si Jordan, Kobe, o si LeBron?
Mas gusto ko maglaro ng clutch si Jordan talaga.
Siyempre Jordan. Kasi yan yung isa sa mga idols ko na nag-inspired sa akin na maglaro po.
Para sa akin si Michael Jordan kasi alam naman natin na subok na si Michael Jordan sa mga crucial shot.
Hindi mo inaasahan, nakita mo ang crush mo, nanonood pala sa game nyo. Paano mo siya susulyapan at saka ngingitaan?
Parang napuwing ako, ganun.
Kunwari shoot ka.
Shoot, di ba? Tapos, hanapin ko siya
sa kunwari, ayan siya, nasa camera. Yun! Meron ka bang kapuso artist na crush?
Meron po, si Marian Rivera.
Naglalaro ka, for example, championship. Nakita mo siya, nasa audience, nanunood. Paano ka susulyap tapos ngingiti ng pasimple?
Si Marian, nakashoot down 3 points.
Ito, last ball possession. Intense ang laban. Ipakita mo sa amin, ipakita mo yung pinaka-serious na face mo. Meron pa bang masiserious dyan? Paano yung mukha ng nag-champion? Yon! Meron pang sumisigaw pero walang sounds, ha? Kung may gustong malaman, ito ang kailangan. Muli, ako si Lance Tiago at ito ang Ask Mo!
You're next! Be the man! Lance Santiago, maraming salamat po. Kulitan, hashtag Ask Mo. Oo. Siyempre, yan si Lance yan. Pero,
Hindi na that's my boy.
Hindi na. Grabe naman yung that's my boy. Apaka, 15 to 18. Pwede pa. Pero, ayan po, ang LPU Pirates. Kulitan sila kanina dun sa segment natin. Pero, nasa likod natin sila. Ready na. Seryoso na. Nagwa-warm up na ako, Chammer.
Pagka nakaapa ka na sa loob ng court, nakabihis ka na, wala nang masakit dyan, expected na ng coaches mo, ready to perform ka na.
Coach, ang ganda ng laban natin. You mentioned earlier, one of the teams here, San Beda and LPU, will finally reach 10 wins. Which is important. Kasi that's 1 foot in the door already.
Yep.
You know, that's your first ticket. Or you get half a ticket to the Final Four already.
Invited ka na. Invited ka na sa Final Four dance. But of course, both these teams, LPU in the second round, I was talking with their coaching staff, they've been up and down with their performance. Maganda dahil naka-invest na sila ng maaga na mga panalo. But with LPU, they are having a tumultuous second round. But their performance will be trending up dahil they've been seeing a lot of the adjustments. Inaatake na rin kasi sila. They've been scouted. So, tingnan natin ano yung magiging adjustment ni Coach Gilbert Malabanan dahil ito by committee siya nananalo. Nung first round, he had guys stepping up big time for him. And right now, they are marked. Titingnan natin ano yung mga magiging adjustments. Because in the second round, the wins are tougher to come by.
That's true. And in the first round encounter, we expect San Beda to have a little bit of...
They had a 17-point lead in the second quarter.
Lead. And then, yun yung isa sa mga epic comebacks ng LPU dun sa first round natin. It was triggered by Renz Villegas who entered the third quarter.
Villegas, Montaño na nagsushooting dyan sa Peñafiel. Yan, nagugulan na ako. Hindi, kasi may player sa junior, si Pelipel. Peñafiel, who nursed a sprained ankle to start off the second round. So, antabayan na natin how LPU will defend and how San Beda can find consistency in the end game. Because ang nangyayari sa San Beda, they built a big lead, but towards the latter part, aabulin ba? Or they can find that guy that can stabilize their attack in the fourth quarter and just say, teka lang, ito na tayo. Tayong bahala rito.
And it's similar to what happened. It's si Sean Umali, chill lang.
My favorite big guy.
Gusto
ko gumawa ng graphic, best pick and roll defender this season. Sean O'Malley. Pagka nasa mood at saka pagka may extra enzima, di ba? Enzimada o Pandicoco after
Nasa mood
the
kaya
game.
siya ngayon. Okay,
Nasa mood yan. Laging nasa mood yan.
No, I was about to say, it's the same situation for San Beda against San Sebastian. They led early, humabol San Sebastian, hit 3-pointers consecutively.
Almost making a game winner.
And overtime, game winner ni Paeng Are. So, that's a challenge right now for San Beda, and that's what they need to address.
They just need to find their endgame chops. They find their second wind. Kasi physically, they are there. They can compete, they can out-off their opponents, but mentally, the pre-game during their past game against San Sebastian is all about #tough. How can they show that they are tough in the endgame, and how can they extend that toughness through their performance?
That's true. Yun nga yung talagang ina-address dito ni Coach Yuri Escueta. From start to finish, I think it was Chloe Carrillo who mentioned it. Their courtside reporter nung laban na yon, na buong halos siguro 3 hanggang sa 4 na reports ni Chloe may mention ng toughness. Even in the dugout, toughness. Because when facing San Sebastian, you're facing, different level of physicality in basketball.
It's the NCAA. The physicality is a given when it comes to playing. But at the end of the day, will you be tough enough to execute? This goes for all teams. Will you be tough enough mentally to execute under duress? Ganun lang kasimple yan. Yan ang tatanungin. Especially right now, ang mga teams bumubuelo na papasok sa Final Four.
Correct. Speaking of the Final Four, Coach Hammer, how do you like Mapua leapfrogging maybe 2 to 3 teams with a win earlier from number 9? For most of the season, they're number 10, number 9 because of the losses early on. Right now, 4-game winning streak in the middle of the second round, and now they are at 6 or 7.
Well, for these two teams, you just need to take care of business. Get the 10th win. You're good to go. You're at least in the playoffs because the best card that Mapua can get is a 9-9 record. You get into 10 wins, you might be safe for a playoff game if you want to prevent a playoff with Mapua. But we still have JRU, we still have Arellano. That has an outside chance. But I think Arellano now has 9 losses. So nakikita natin nandiyan yan. But with San Sebastian and the other squads na naghahabol, baka makahabol pa sa playoffs with that 10th win. But you need to take care of your own backyard. Take care of business. Get to 11 wins. Win every possession. Paulit-ulit ako dyan with the teams that I coach. You win every possession, that would be helping you get to that bigger picture, yung mas malaki yung pangarap, which is to qualify in the Final Four.
There you go. That's the best card for the cards. Okay, I just had to. But working with
such a low-hanging fruit.
I needed to. Okay, LPU kontra San Beda featured in our second game today. I'll be working this game alongside a guy na nakalaro po namin last Sunday and who hit a 3-pointer when Steph Curry mode tumalikot.
Ba't kayo nagtataka? Na nakashoot ng 6 na sunod na 3-pointer.
Ika lang
Ayan o, 6 na sunod. Nagtataka kayo, bayad yan shumot. Tsaka home court niya to. Home court niya dati.
Home court
ni Ray ng Batak tumiscore ng 40 yan dito. I think, tama ba rin season 93? 94? 92.
Last season niya yan.
Tinitignan ko na sa taas si Ray. But of course, our good friend Ray ng Batak Stingray will be doing the game with you, partner. So this will be a very good one.
Yung ginawa niyang move niya talaga yun sa court, yung crossover, tira.
Nagtaka ako na 7 yung minintis bago na nakashoot ng 6 na sunod-sunod. Nilalaglag na kita para mag-extra shots ka.
Wag mo namang i-booking yung
kasi ako lahat ng tinira ko mintis. Lahat ng tinira ko
okay.
mintis. So at least consistent naman kami dun sa namin.
Okay.
Consistent kami dun sa character namin. Tawa ka, ha?
Well, ito po yung laban natin mamaya. San Beda kontra LPU round 2. This should be good. Nalala natin, 89-81 victory for LPU in the first round. Can San Beda avenge their loss, or will the LPU Pirates sweep the season series with the Red Lions? Yan po yung aabangan niya maya-maya alaman. Coach Hammer, thank you so much.
Yep, I'll take my seat on the ground and enjoy this ball game as you do your job with Ray upstairs.
Always gonna be there. I'm gonna enjoy as well, by the way. Pero mga kapuso, maraming salamat po for joining this edition of the show. This has been your favorite in-between sports and entertainment show. This is Game On!
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Ate V!
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know, available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Ate V!
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihinga.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso si Presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Oh. So good.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Empower yourselves and be safe.
Hello, this is Nelson Canlas. Nabibitin ba kayo sa chikahan natin sa mga celebrities sa 24 oras? Well, we heard you. Meron ng Updated with Nelson Canlas, the first ever showbiz podcast of GMA News and Public Affairs. Dito, mas mahaba, mas malalim, at mas candid ang chikahan natin with celebrities. New episodes drop every Friday. Stay updated, wag pa huli sa chika.
was the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
You guys are seeing the busy streets of San Juan City on a Wednesday afternoon, a midweek special, November 9, 2022. Yan po, busy streets, traffic outside leading to our venue here inside of Philoel Eco Center. Nandito pa rin sa San Juan City. Bago na yun natin i-set up ang ating second game today. Let's go first, the result of the first game, a 20-point win for the Mapua Cardinals. 4 straight wins para sa mga Cardinals, 67-47 over Yareliano Chiefs, the best player of the game for the second straight time, Waki Garcia with 13 points. And that brings us to our second game today. This is gonna be a good one, mga kapuso. The LPU Pirates facing the San Beda Red Lions. It is number 4 versus number 3 featured in our Wednesday midweek special. Mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok. We are live right now on GTV, online, everywhere, live stream, YouTube and Facebook, right there at NCAA Philippines, Twitter and Facebook. Find us at GMA Sports PH. Mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa pagsali sa atin ngayong hapon na ito. My name is Martin Javier at your service for our second matchup, second offering ngayong hapon ito. Kasama ko, the Stingray, Ray Nambatak, former NCAA champion, former NCAA scoring leader. Magandang hapon, Ray.
Magandang hapon, Martin. And, finally, pangalawang cover natin to.
At fresh po ito dun sa laro namin nung Sunday na talaga naman pakitang gila si Ray. Ano professional yung galawan pa rin.
Nakakamiss din dito sa court na tayo. Home court ko nga eh.
Home court mo, di ba?
Imagine, ilang years ako naglaro dito. Almost 9 years. Simula high school pa lang.
Kaya gamay mo pa yung court. Pero syempre po ang kukumpleto sa ating broadcast team, ang ating courtside reporters. Unahin na natin. Ito pong magre-report mula sa LPU Pirates. Nandito si Baileys Akot. Baileys, what's up? Ayan po si Baileys on the other side. For San Beda naman, nandito si Stephanie Benito, first-year courtside reporter. So it's gonna be Baileys and Stephanie bringing us the stories from the players and the coaches dyan po sa ating sidelines. But let me go first to Ray here. Importanteng laban sa magkabilang panig natin. San Beda used to be our arch rival. LPU Pirates, nasa number 4 right now in the season.
Yes, itong dalawang kupo na to, talagang umahabol ito. Lahat ng itong dalawang kupo na to, pinipilit nilang makaangat. And bukod doon, dikit-dikit yung kanilang standings dito. San Beda with 9-4 and LIVESTREAM Pirates with 9-5. So, itong hapon na to, maganda-gandang laban ito.
We keep mentioning, lalong-lalo na kanina dun sa game on, one of the teams here will reach 10 wins dito sa season 98 in the elimination round, which is an important number because that gets you at least, you know, at par with Benilde and Letran. At least marapit ka na sa Letran Knights. So, importante yung 10th win para sa dalawang teams ito.
Yes, pagka nakasampung panalo ka na rito, so medyo magaan-gaan na para sa mga sakupunan mo dahil 1 win away ka na lang dun sa taas eh.
Sa safe zone.
Yes, Letran and Benilde with already 11, Letran and Benilde with 10 wins. So, sino unang makasampu rito itong laban na to? Medyo safe na siya.
Ayan nga po, 9-4 San Beda Red Lions and 9-5 LPU Pirates. Pag-usapan natin yung first round encounter nitong magkabilang panig natin, and it was an exciting game. It was one of the epic comebacks of LPU in the first round. San Beda was up big by 15 points, if I'm not mistaken, at 1 point. Ang ganda ng first quarter nila, ang ganda ng second quarter nila. Pagdating sa third quarter, upon the entry of Renz Villegas, he started the fire, reignited the offense that allowed LPU to come back and keep in step with San Beda, at yun na, nakuha nila yung panalo sa huli.
If I'm not mistaken, Martin, ako yata nag-cover ng game na to nung first round eh. So, kabisado ko pa to eh. Ang talagang nagbigay buhay dito para sa Lyceum itong si Villegas dahil ito yung magic bunot ni coach eh.
Oo, di
So
ba?
nung pinasok siya, talagang ang ganda ng ang ganda ng run ng Lyceum and talagang siya yung big factor nung panalo nila against San Beda.
But leading the way was also a rookie in Gael Montaño, 18 points para dito kay Montaño. Following him is Enoch Valdez with 17 points. On the other side, it's JB Bahio scoring 19 points for the Red Lions. Dami Contapay went 5 out of 5 from 3-point country para sa 16 points. Neto ni Dami, the sweet shooting center ni Coach Yuri.
And big man pa ito, Martin, no? Si Dami Contapay. So, malaking threat din ito para sa Lyceum kasi hindi mo pwedeng isag itong si Dami Contapay, especially JB Bahio na tumitira dito sa labas.
Oo, meron din yan. Matik yung baseline jumper niyan ni JB Bahio. Pero puntahan muna natin ang huling resulta nitong LPU Pirates. They were back on the winning track and they won a tough game against the Perpetual Altas. Now for this one, dikitan all throughout. Although, LPU got the upper hand early on, but Perpetual fought back. Kept it close until the third quarter, Ray. Pero pagdating natin ng fourth quarter, mini run para sa LPU that gave them enough cushion, maintained that lead, and of course took the win in the end.
Well, it's all about mental toughness, no? Siguro ito yung pinakita ng Lyceum against Perpetual na sinamahan na rin nila ng experience nila. So, medyo kinapos itong Perpetual sa dulo at yun naman yung advantage para sa Lyceum.
Para dito sa LPU Pirates, maraming nag-ambag dyan. But leading the way is their second-year player, former NCAA Juniors MVP, John Ato Barba. 20 big points, a career high for him. Let it fly, John Barba. At syempre, parang nakikita ko, nakukuha na niya yung kumpiyansa dito sa collegiate game.
And I think na itong si John Barba, nakapag-adjust na to sa play ng college dito sa NCAA. And kita mo naman, meron siyang 20 points and 4 out of 7, 3 points. Martin, so mabigat yun. With 6 rebounds, 3 steals in just 25 minutes. So quality itong pinakita ni John Barba nung kalaban nila Perpetual.
That's such a good clip para dito kay John Barba. More than 50% from 3-point range. And let me just check. Okay, right before that, in total, 6 na tres pa lang ang kanyang naipapasok.
Talaga.
So right now, he has a total, because of those 4 3-pointers, he has a total of 10 3-pointers in the season. But that was a breakout performance for this guy. Career high 20 points for John Ato Barba. And more from LPU side. Ito naka-standby sa atin ang kanilang courtside reporter. We have Bailey's Akot. Bailey's.
Martin Ray, I was able to talk to John Barba of the LPU Pirates, a sophomore, a product of Laguna, and as you've mentioned, nataya niya ang kanyang career high last game. Natanong ko si John Barba kung paano niya na-achieve itong career high game niya. Sabi lang sa akin ni John that isa lang to naging bunga ng kanyang reign in his juniors division when he was competing for the LPU Pirates juniors division dahil isa lang yung sistema na tinatakbo ng Pirates basketball, and he gives credit to that system and to that program. And that it was also a product of his hard work. Ang kanyang product daw ng kanyang hard work is yung 5 to 9 a.m. team trainings nila every day. After that training, meron pa rin siyang extra work na ginagawa. After class, sa hapon naman, meron pa rin siyang extra work na ginagawa. So nandun talaga yung sipag, tiyaga ni John Barba. He wants to lead by example at a young age of the team. At we'll see if he will continue to perform at a high level of basketball, Martin and Ray.
Grabe yung work ethic nito ni John Ato Barba. Bailey's, maraming salamat. #, Mamba mentality.
Yes, of
diba?
course.
Bago yung training nila at after training, may extra work.
Yes, imagine galing ka pang school. So medyo na yung utak mo nun kasi nag-aaral ka eh. Tapos, di ba, mag-workout ka pa, mag-extra workout ka pa. So talagang mga ganyang type of player, malaki potential talaga yan, Martin.
Oo, kaya ngayon, nagbubunga po yung kanyang mga ginagawa, yung extra work niya. It's translating right now on the court. Pero ngayon po, oras na para sa nambatak tactics. Keys to winning for the LPU Pirates. No, pwede na tong namba tactics eh. Okay, unahin na natin. Your first point, win rebounds.
Of course, win rebounds para dito sa Lyceum, no? Dahil alam naman natin, ang San Beda is leading dito sa total rebounds with 49 rebounds per game. So medyo mabigat yon. So kailangan gawin dito sa Lyceum, box out nila yung mga bigs dahil itong mga bigs na to, even yung mga gwardiya, talaga rumi-rebound.
Next point natin, ito yung mga bigs natin, JM, Bravo, the rest of the crew. Yan po yung kailangan na very prominent kasi ang front line itong San Beda Red Lions. Second point, because they play aggressive, they slash a lot, win free throws.
Yeah, they need to win free throws also para dito sa Lyceum dahil malalaki itong San Beda eh.
Yan.
And then medyo ano rin itong San Beda pagdating sa depensa talagang dikdikan. So di natin maiiwasan, meron talagang nafa-foul. So yan nga, free throws, very important din yan para sa kanila.
At ito nga, yung kanina pinakita natin, Simon Peñafiel and of course Enoch Valdez, mangunguna sa pag-atake sa depensa ng San Beda Red Lions. But let's go to your third point, fast-paced basketball.
Yes, fast-paced. Alam naman natin, marami ring gwardya itong mga Lyceum. So, andyan si Navarro, veterano nilang point guard na kayang diktahan yung laro agad. And then, meron silang John Barba na kaya ring mag-coast to coast. So, doon pa lang sa mga guards sila, advantage na yun para sa Lyceum. At
pag LPU naman, matik na yan kasi kasama yun sa sistema.
Yes,
neto ni Coach Gilbert, na sinimulan ni Coach Topex, napakabilis na style na basketball. Okay, so pag-usapan naman natin ngayon ang kanilang makakalaban from LPU side. Let's now go to Mendiola. Nandito ang San Beda Red Lions at 9-4 right now. In their minds, they want to keep in step with the Benil Blazers yun sa ating team standings. Pero ito, yung kanilang huling resulta, an overtime win over San Sebastian. They were up big early on. It's the same story as their first round encounter with Baste. Nakapuhunan ng maaga, inunti-unti ng San Sebastian. At nung huli, sunod-sunod na tres, paeng-are with a game-tying basket that forced it to overtime. But in OT, it was all Red Lions.
Yes, ito yung pangalawang OT ng San Beda itong season na to, no? And this time, panalo sila. Dahil last time na first OT ng San Beda is talo. Pero ngayon, second OT nila, panalo. Panalo, yes. And, ayun, ginamitan ng experience nitong San Beda ang San Sebastian. Kaya nila nakuha yung panalo dahil napanood ko yung game nila nung overtime na talagang it's all about effort and experience yung pinakita ng San Beda.
That's right. For San Beda, it's now a by-committee attack. Okay, ang daming naka-score in double figures for the San Beda Red Lions against San Sebastian. You're talking about Dami Contapay with 16, James Kwekute with 14 points and 4 assists, although he struggled with his shot in the second half. Naka 14 points pa rin dun si James. Tony Inot, who was in attack mode all throughout that game, aside from defending the best player of the other team, also scored 13 points. And of course, our best player for that particular contest and our player of the week, JB Baggio, with a monster double-double, 11 points and 16 rebounds.
Mabigat itong para sa San Beda, no? Dahil 4 sa kanila ang mayroong double digits. So, talagang total effort itong San Beda dahil alam natin si James Kwekute isang primary option nila dito sa pagdating sa opensa, pero JB Baggio, Tony Inot and Dami Contapay talagang nagkaroon sila ng effort na tulungan itong si James.
And that makes them very hard to scout. Kasi ang daming scorer, daming pwedeng puntahan, Ray.
And hindi lang si James ang pwede nilang pagtuunan ng pansin, kundi itong mga ibang players din ng San Beda like Tony Inot.
That's right. Okay, ngayon naman, puntahan natin ang San Beda side. Meron sa ating kwento si Stephanie Benito. Stephanie, go ahead.
Salamat, Martin and Ray. Taking care of their spot is the top priority for the San Beda Red Lions. And if they want to snatch their way to the finals and redeem their final streak, and of course, hopefully, a championship, they know they have to put a stop to the LPU Pirates. Nakapanayam ko nga si JB Baggio, which is, by the way, not only the best player last game, but of the week as well. And na ibahagi niya sa akin na crucial daw talaga ang remaining games nila, especially this one. Kaya naman, double effort daw ang ipapakita ngayon ng team laban sa mga Pirata, at extra hustle naman para kay JB ngayong ito na ang kanyang final playing year. When I ask him how we feel about being week's best player last game. Naibahagi niya sa akin na overwhelmed daw talaga itong si JB, but he's just doing his best for the team and he's showing what he's capable of, especially given the fact that this will be his last playing year. Ngayon, tignan natin let's see if this season will be remarkable not only for JB but for the San Beda Red Lions as well. Back to the panel.
Stephanie, thank you so much. And JB Baguio, we know him. He is on a mission this season. His final year, he wants to end it on a high note.
Yes, of course. Kahit sino naman, Martin, kung last playing year mo na, talagang kailangan solid yung ipapakita mo. And kumbaga, mag-iwan ka ng magandang memories. Hindi lang sa NCAA, kundi pati sa school mo.
Ito naman, kung meron po tayong Nambatax Tactics, yan si JB Baguio mula sa LPU kanina. Ngayon, papunta tayo sa San Beda Red Lions na pwede rin nating tawaging hashtag. Sabi to ni Sir RR, producer, Namba mentality. Okay,
Yes.
dominate the paint.
Dominate the paint dahil meron ng San Beda ng JB Baguio, merong Dami Kong Tapay na talagang kayang i-dominate yung loob. And of course, para na rin ito sa mga gwardiya ng San Beda na lumuwag din yung depensa.
That's right. Okay. So, importante po ang activity ng bigs for Coach Yuri Escueta. High percentage field goals.
Yes, high percentage field goals dahil itong San Beda rin, marami ring shooters So, if you have wide open shots or clear lanes, kailangan talaga may convert mo yon. And pag meron kang high percentage field goals, so malaki ang chance na manalo kayo sa game dahil yung ball movement nandun na agad
Oo. And yun naman yung sistema rin ni Coach Yuri. Find always the best shot available, kahit 3 puntos yan. And if you find yourself open, take it.
Yes.
Yun lang yan. Magkaroon ka ng kumpiyansang itira yan. Less turnovers.
Less turnovers. Right now, San Beda ay pangatlo sa turnovers with 16 turnovers per game. So, mababa yun. And malalaki din itong San Beda. Meron din silang gwardiya, meron silang James, Tony Inot na kayang magdala ng bola. And of course, etong Lyceum, alam natin kung paano dumipensa ito. Talagang madiin
That's right.
So, kailangan ingatan nila yung kanilang bola and yun na, less turnovers.
Oo nga. Pag yung mga laban niya in the past nitong San Beda na nakakarami talaga sila ng turnovers, yun talaga yung natatalo sila.
Yes.
Because they give chances to the other teams. Again, these teams are very physical. Yun yung nature nila of playing basketball. Doon sila medyo nararatel at nawawala sa laro.
Kasi the more na nagto-turnover yung team mo, especially yung mga teammates mo, parang deep inside nakakawala ng moral Dahil andun ka na sa point na kailangan mong idikit yung laban, kailangan mong i-secure yung game, and then nagto-turnover ka pa. So medyo para sa akin, medyo mabigat din yung meron kang maraming turnovers.
At kalaban mo, LPU, yun yung plano nila sa'yo. Okay, so susunod na po. Second round encounter between the LPU Pirates and the San Beda Red Lions. And now turning over to our Coliseum announcer for the call-out of the players.
Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Live ngayon sa GTV worldwide sa pamamagitan ng GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International. At may live streaming pa sa GMAnetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website at sa YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Welcome back to the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center as we continue with the second round eliminations in today's main game featuring the Lyceum of the Philippines University in the San Beda University in Season 98 Men's Basketball of your NCAA. Let's first call out the starters of your LPU Pirates. At forward number 2, Enoch Valdez. At guard number 3, John Barba. The other forward number 13, Kyle Montaño. At center number 28, Sean Gumali.
Oras na para kilalanin ang magsisimula mula sa magkabilang panig. Starting for the LPU Pirates, Renzo Navarro, Kyle Montaño, who scored 18 points in their first round matchup with San Beda, Sean Umali, Enoch Valdez, and John Ato Barba. Coming off a career-tying 20 points against the Perpetual Altas. Now we go to the other side. Magsisimula naman para dito kay Coach Yuri Escueta. Now this is his solid 5 starting unit
with Kwekute, Inot, Kuntapay, Pacquiao, and Peter Alfaro. San Beda Red Lions at 9-4 right now, and the LPU Pirates are 9-5. Our officials, headed by the crew chief, Harry Santos, FIBA International Referee Aaron Cañete, also a FIBA International Referee, and National Referee Jackson Mabandos, joining them and completing the officiating crew. Second game today, November 9, 2022. Happy Wednesday, mga kapuso. First quarter begins. The game is underway. San Beda kontra LPU. Kasama niyo Martin Javier alongside the Stingray, Ray ng Batak for this broadcast. And for LPU, Ray, ayaw na nilang mangyari ulit.
Yes.
Yung talagang slow start nila against San Beda in the first round.
May kita mo dito, may steal na agad itong si Navarro.
And so Navarro takes it away, flips it up. Couldn't convert, nasalo habang nakahiga ni Peter Alfaro. And a missed chance for LPU, but that's exactly the start that you want.
Yes. Same matchup, Valdez and James Kwekute, sorry. Ito yung magandang matchup na titingnan natin yan dahil parehong mga matitibay ito. And pisikalan lang ko sa pisikalan, walang magpapatalo sa dalawang to.
That's right. And for San Beda, you know, this team is very capable of pulling off a hot start right away. We've seen it happen many times this season as JB Bajo scores on that strong move. He opens the scoring in this one.
Mataas ang kumpiyansa nito ni JB Bajo ngayon dahil kaka-best player lang nito, Martin. So, let's see kung itong confidence na meron si JB Bajo, madala pa rin na dito sa game against LIVESTREAM.
Ito nga si JB Bajo, 11 points and 16 rebounds in their previous game. Pass is broken up. 4 on the clock for Enzo. He needs to heave. Somebody needs to heave. LPU with a shot clock violation. A turnover for the Pirates. Coach Gilbert Malabanan, his second season as head coach of the Pirates. A much, much better record in season 98 compared to the previous season a few months ago. Ami Kuntapay. Hanap si Tony Inot. Inot finding Kuntapay. And that's going to be a foul against LPU. It's on Ato Barba. And now this gives us a chance to go courtside. Mula muna sa San Beda, nandito si Stephanie Benito.
Salamat, Martin. After the Red Lions last game against the San Sebastian Stags, Coach Yuri Escueta challenged Dami Kuntapay to lessen his on-court antics. Ito nga ay matapos graduate ni Dami with 5 fouls. Nang matanong ko si Dami what caused these fouls, naibahagi niya sa akin. Nagigil daw kasi siyang may patunayan sa previous school niya na San Sebastian. Bukod pa rito, alam naman daw niya kung paano maglaro ang baste, kaya sinasabayan lang niya mga ito. But for today's game against the Pirates, mabait na Dami Kuntapay daw. Makikita nyo on court na mas kalkulado na ang galaw. Aside from that, he promised Coach Yuri that if he cannot stop, he will lessen his antics para hindi na mangyari ang nangyari last game. Bukod pa rito, pangako daw niya na mas mag-focus siya sa bawat laro ngayong papalapit na at papatapos na ang season dahil iba pa rin tawang pakiramdam that you're making your presence felt with points. Ang gusto lang daw niya ay makatulong sa team as they make their way to the finals. Let's see if Dami can make his promise in today's game. Back to the panel.
Stephanie, maraming salamat. So, mabait pala. Dami Kuntapay makikita natin dito. Habang nagre-report si Stephanie, sa kabila, binlock nito ni Dami Kuntapay si Enoch Valdez. And on the other end, when Tony Inot scored, Kuntapay celebrated that basket of his teammate.
Yes, alam naman natin itong si Dani Kuntapay, talagang malaki at isa sa mga inaasahan ni Coach Yuri. So, tama yung sinabi ni Coach Yuri doon na kailangan i-lessen na yung mga antics niya.
And that's almost a turnover for San Beda, but they will get it back here. And yun nga, iba rin kasi siyempre doon ka nag-high school, San Sebastian. Di ba?
Yes.
Si Dami. Dami niyang taon doon sa NCAA Juniors. Siyempre, meron kang napapakitaan ko to.
Yes.
Na eto na ako ngayon. Mas magaling na ako.
And yun yung maganda sa mga players na willing silang magbago. Yeah. Willing silang pakinig dun sa mga coach na kung ano yung ina-advise ng coach, sinusunod talaga nila.
That's right. Agaw. Well, telegraphed right there by Ato Barba. He is on the move. And he's one of the best in finishing in transition kahit na may bantay. Ato Barba drawing the foul in the process. 2 free throws coming up. Now let's go to LPU's side. On standby is Bailey Sakot. Bailey's.
Martin Ray was able to talk to McLeod Guadagno, one of the sophomores of the team, also one of the main gunners. Natanong ko siya of his role coming off the bench because we know his capabilities both on offense and on defense. And we also know that he usually starts for the Pirates. Sabi sa akin ni McLeod that he feels that it has been working well for the team because he is able to give a certain type of energy and he is able to read the game better. Play his role, nalalabas niya ang kanyang laro at he trusts the system that they are running. The game plan versus the San Beda University is to limit transition plays, bring in the usual trust effort and collective effort that they have. Martin Ray.
Thank you so much, Bailey. Smack Guadagna had 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists in that win against Perpetual. Here's an open look. That's too strong para dito kay Ato Barba. Enoch Valdez, too strong as well. But McLeod alongside his partner in the juniors program. As we see Tony Enot here go straight to the cup. Enot again, attack mode to begin this game. But it looks like Barba and Guadagna parehas na naka-adjust dito sa college game natin.
Yes. Actually, pag galing ka sa juniors ng NCAA, kumbaga meron ka na agad idea kung ano yung laruan ng NCAA dito. And bukod doon, syempre napapanood mo sila sa live, sa TV, di ba? So, expect mo talaga na kumbaga hindi na biro yung laro pagdating sa college.
Minsan high school ka pa lang, lalo na kapag nire-recruit ka na, kasama ka na sa mga training no?
Yes.
Para na-integrate ka na. Navarro missing on the 3-point attempt. It is collected by James Quecute. Tony Enot, who has scored 4 points already here in the first. Hop step, papunta kay Puntapay, short stab for Dami. And perfect setup job for James Quecute. The Red Lions are off to a fantastic start. A 4-point lead for them.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Alright, the rematch. Ito po, Enoch Valdez, James Quecute featured in our key matchup today. Ray, tingabangan natin mga numero dito. 7.7 points per game para dito kay Enoch Valdez. But we know he can produce more.
Yes.
Diba? James Quecute consistently scoring in double figures. Easily one of the best scorers that we have in the league.
Yes, alam naman natin itong si Enoch Valdez, itong first round dito healthy.
Yeah.
Martin, dahil meron itong injuries. Meron itong iniindang injury. So medyo mababa yung kanyang points per game. Pero pagdating naman sa rebounds, talagang napaka-efficient.
Yeah.
And with James Quecute naman, as usual, alam naman natin na James is a go-to guy. Primary option ng San Beda. So 15 points per game. So malaki na yun.
Yeah. First-year head coach Yuri Escueta for the San Beda Red Lions. At abangan din natin yung depensahan nila. Diba? Paano niya pipigilan ng isa't isa? It's Enoch Valdez on your screens. Correction, it's a 6-point lead for San Beda. 8-2 yung kanilang simula dito. Scramble for the ball, picked up by Navarro. Barba on the move. Ato. Goes to Enoch. Difficult catch. But he maintains. Perfect read from Peter Alfaro. Doon lumabas lang yung bola. So here's the transition play earlier that gave the Red Lions this cushion. Enot with the basket. That time he sent it out. James Quecute finding Kuntapay with a slight opening near the basket. Montaño, yes! Fourth point para dito sa LPU, galing sa kanilang rookie, si Gael Montaño.
Magandang addition to kay Coach Gilbert dahil ito si Montaño, kaya rin dumepensa to ng madiin So hindi mo rin siya pwedeng basta-basta na lang na itulak dyan sa loob.
Kinukuha niya ngayon si JB Bahio.
Yes, veterano na yun si JB Bahio.
Oo. Day drains. The mid-range jumper. That came from just inside the arc. First bucket of the game for James.
Ang mahaba nito San Beda. Martino, they were playing zone defense. Tingnan mo, lahat na nakataas kamay pa. So,
masikip, ano?
Masikip eh. Wala kang open shots or clear shots eh.
Yeah. LPU needs to find the zone buster. Free throw line jumper is good. So back-to-back baskets for Montaño.
Simple lang maglaro itong Montaño. Batang-bata pa maglaro. So,
there's Barba. Steal for Atto. Yes! Beat Inot in transition. 8-10, LPU climbing back here in the first quarter. Alvaro, Bahio, Montaño, nagigit-gitan.
Kaya na, inaasar na ni Montaño ito si JB Bahio.
Kita natin sa reaction ni JB eh. Bahio goes for the reverse. JB Bahio nakawala doon para dito sa San Beda.
Kita mo yung galaw ni JB Bahio, no? Martin, no? Veterano na.
Saka, comparing it from his previous years, mas komportable na siya na talagang umaatake, gumagawa ng mga galaw niya sa court. Uy! Umali is smothered. Montaño had to adjust. Goes to Umali. Baseline jumper is off. Valdez almost snatching it away from Bahio. The ball will go outside. It goes back to the Red Lions. Ito JB Bahio of the recovery ni Tony Inot. Pinasa kay JB.
Naalala ko dati, Martin, itong si Bahio, talagang defensive player lang ito ng San Beda. So medyo pagdating sa offense, parang last option na siya eh. Pero ngayon, kita mo naman pagdating sa mga bigs, siya ng first option. So ang laki ng in-improve nito ni JB.
Lalo sa offense, ano?
Yes.
Pero ever since, he's been part of the starting lineup ng San Beda. Nag-off the bench pa nga yung off-tana, pero si Bahio pa rin yung starter eh.
Kasi itong si Bahio kasi, Martin, kaya na rin pumantay ng guardia eh. So kahit i-switch man siya, kaya niya pa rin mag-defend eh.
Hindi mismatch, ano?
Yes, kumbaga mabilis na siya as big man.
Speaking of bigs, Yukian Andrada draining a jumper. Guadagna counters with a three-pointer. So an exchange of baskets in this juncture. Guadagna kakapasok lang. Pumukol agad mula sa 3 puntos. And the lead is down to 3 again.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes! Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to...
Halftime performer, Jeremiah Campo. Class champion is back in the NCAA. Nakausap natin siya kanina. Abangan niyo po yung kanyang performance. Maya-maya, Coach Gilbert Malabanan. Ito, ang LPU shooting natin. Started 0 out of 7 from the field. Since then, they went 4 out of 6. So a full recovery here for the Pirates. And now they're just down by 3.
So ito na yung matchup na inaabangan natin. Guadagna and Barba.
Second unit now on the court for San Beda. Cortez, Vicer. Cortez releases short, and Yukian couldn't secure the rebound. So it goes outside, back with LPU, who now has a chance to inch closer.
Jacob Cortez, pinasok na rin dito. So magandang matchup dito. Jacob Cortez and Guadagna.
Here's Guadagna. Oo nga, no? Both second-year players. Larupay. They swing it to Navarro. Navarro attacks. Larupay, the baseline jumper. It's off. Here's Capcometa. Gabby. Goes to Jacob. Out of time to work with. No need to hurry for San Beda. Cortez. Sends it out to Gab. Cometa pull-up jumper. And he got it. Gab Cometa stretching the lead back up to 5.
Basta tumama talaga yung screen, sumubol yun, itira mo na. Huwag mo nang pahirapan yung base mo. Basta may open lane ka, i-jump shot mo na kaysa i-drive mo. Ang lalaki rin na kalaban ng LICU.
Here's the Rupay off the feed ni Navarro. Wala. Although paborito yan ni Gab Cometa, yung mga mid-range jumper na yan. Diyan talaga siya bumabahay. Ito. Screen provided by Viser. And then automatically, Gab Cometa pulling the trigger and knocking it down. So Cunanan is in the game for LPU. Palitan ng point guard. Kasama rin niyang pumasok si JM Bravo. Justin Sanchez. Viser. Going to Cortez. The two-man game. He sends it out. Cometa. Tinilapit. Cortez. An open look. Too strong. Andrada with a pull down. And a fresh 14 for San Beda. But Cometa will not waste time attacking and scoring again.
Ang ganda ng flow ng tira ni Cuneta. Talagang pag tumira na, alam mo, high percentage talaga na pumasok.
Instant offense off the bench. San Beda commanding the paint in the first frame. Look at that advantage. They're plus 12 in the points in the paint department. The tip in right here. Make that 4 points now in the paint for LPU. The tip by Larupay. 15 to 13. Viser is being hounded. Cometa, another jumper. Cometa with 6 quick points off the bench. Sunod-sunod ang puntos dito ni Gabby Cometa.
Magang nagparamdam dito sa larong ito. And yan ang mahirap dyan na nakaka-6 points na agad siya.
Although he gave up the foul there, San Beda not yet in the penalty. Far from it actually, but Gab Cometa, instant offense off the bench for Coach Yuri Escueta. And he'll take a breather first. The Arena entering for defensive purposes. Guatanya for 3. No. Cortez wasn't able to take a shot. The Red Lions closing out the first quarter very well. Here are some of the highlights. The setup by Guadagna, wala. JM Bravo, wala pa rin. Cleanup job. The tip for Omar Larupay. But for the San Beda Red Lions, it's Gabby Cometa giving them the bigger lead. 6 straight points off the bench, and the Red Lions are up by 7. I'll be back after this for the second quarter of this game.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes!
Back to the coverage. Entering the second quarter of this game, kasama niya pa rin Martin Javier alongside the Stingray, Ray Nambatak. It is the San Beda Red Lions with a much better start to this game. 20 to 13 lead going into the second quarter against the LPU Pirates. So, ano yung nagawa dun ng San Beda Ray ng first quarter? Kaya fast start ulit sila dito sa ating laban.
Well, itong San Beda, sanay ito na laging good start eh. So, kita mo naman yung aggressiveness ng mga players ng San Beda, like JB Bayo. And ito, pagpasok din ni Cometa, nakaambag agad siya. So, yun yung isang rason kung bakit lamang sila ngayon sa LICU.
Cap Cometa scored 6 points in a little under 3 minutes of action. Ganyan ka productive itong si Cometa. Ball will stay with LPU. LPU, on the other hand, started the game 0 out of 7. Finished the first quarter 5 out of 19 for 26% from the field. So that's something they need to address here, especially against San Beda. Peñafiel couldn't hit it. That was an open look. Narupay. Naagaw. Pero nabitawan. Sa kanila pa rin ang bola.
Inaantay ko ipasok ni Coach Gilbert to si Renz Villegas dahil last time, nung first round na naglaro sila sa San Beda, ito yung magic bunot ni Coach Gilbert itong si Villegas eh. So we'll see kung ipasok ni Coach Gilbert at talagang magic bunot part 2 ba itong si Villegas.
Doon din ako nagtataka no? Bakit kaya hindi na-extend ang minuto nito ni Villegas? And consistently in the season, lagi siyang pinapasok kapag medyo double digit na yung lamang ng kalaban nila. Naghahanap si Coach Gilbert yun nga ng magic bunot and the spark of the bench. Here's Cometa. Uy! Yeah, that's a dribbling violation on Gabby Cometa when he switched hands. Held the ball with 2.
Yup. Well, dun sa tanong mo, Martin, no? Regarding Renz Villegas.
Kay Villegas.
Well, siguro nakikita ko na marami pang gwardiya itong Lyceum. And then, bukod doon, meron ka pang Navarro na kailangan mahaba ang ilalarong minuto dahil alam naman natin kung gaano kalaking threat itong sila Navarro, sila Barba pagdating sa opensa.
Stabilizer talaga nila yan.
Yes.
Itong si Enzo Navarro. I think he's number 1 now. Again, in terms of assists. We'll check. He had 7 assists though against Perpetual. Talking about Enzo Navarro. Yeah, he's number 1 right now at 4.93 assists per game. Bravo. Peñafiel attacks. Peñafiel scores off the glass. Parang initsa na nga lang yun ni Peñafiel eh. Umordering pa. 15-20. LPU striking first in the second frame. Uy! Ayosing got bumped by Macbadanya. 8:45 to go in the second frame. Now, we'll use this chance to go courtside once again. Here's an update from San Beda. We have Stephanie Benito on standby. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Salamat, Martin. Carelessness is what drove the San Beda Red Lions to lose against the LPU Pirates during the first round. And Gab Cometa admits that ang dami daw nilang na-committed turnovers at hindi sila naging mindful sa paghawak ng bola that the Pirates took as an advantage. Aminado si Gab na mahirap katunggali ang mga Pirata dahil ayon sa kanya, their opponent is a very aggressive one, crashes the boards hard, and executes well in their play. So they have to make sure they follow their defensive schemes and to communicate well. Pinaalalahanan naman sila ni Coach Yuri Escueta na sobrang importante daw ang larong ito sa kanila dahil ito daw ang magbibigay ng edge sa kanilang standing. Kaya for this game, expect 100% daw from this team. Back to the panel.
Stephanie, thank you so much. They're well aware of the capabilities netong LPU team na to. As we see Guadagna there, take the 3 and make it in the process. That's his second 3-pointer of the game. Netong LPU, kahit down by double figures, Ray, hindi kabado. Kumpiyansa pa rin.
Well, actually naman itong Lyceum, meron na rin itong mga veteranong players eh. So, malaking factor na yun na yung mga veterano mo magandang ilalaro. So, itong mga baguhan, talagang susunod dito.
Talagang dinadahan-dahan nilang kanilang mga kalaban. Simon Peñafiel taking that one coast to coast. So, we're all tied up. 20 apiece. 7 straight points for LPU to begin the second frame. This is our first deadlock of the game. Now we go to LPU's side as a foul was whistled On San Beda's offensive side, puntahan natin ngayon mula sa mga Pirata. Nandito si Bailey's Akot. Bailey's, go ahead.
Martin and Ray, there's some frustration with the body language of the Pirates. They have been having trouble with running their offense and staying their ground on defense, and most importantly, controlling their emotions. Quickly, the coaching staff calming them down. Sinasabi sa kanila na relax lang. Alam namin na physical yung laro. They need to adjust. At huwag silang madala sa kanilang mga emotion. Kailangan nila laruin lang yung laro nila, execute, and to play smarter. Martin, Ray?
Ladies, thank you so much. And LPU looking well adjusted. Mukhang sinusunod na nila yung sinabi sa kanila ng kanilang mga coaches. And right now, they have 20 points on the board. Tabla tayo, 20 all. You know, half nung output ng LPU nanggaling sa kanilang points of turnovers. And San Beda, kasama rin yan sa checklist mo kanina para sa San Beda Red Lions. Lessen the turnovers.
Dahil alam naman natin, itong Lesin, makukulit talaga ito pagdating sa depensa.
Ito na nga, abante na. For the first time in this game, ang LPU Pirates. Tony Inot off the window.
Alam mo, Martin, itong si Bayo, he reminds me of my former teammate, si Jom Soliano.
Oo nga.
Bukod sa magkamukha sila.
Kamukha rin eh, yun nga
Pati
eh.
yung style of play,
Pareho rin.
ganun eh.
Oo. Pero naalala ko si Soliano noon. Siya yung foreign student athlete stopper ninyo eh.
Yes.
Yung binabato nyo sa foreign student athlete, kaya sakit ng katawan niya pagkatapos sa laro.
Kala mo nga itong si Soliano eh, na payat lang, kala mo di na kayang gumantay ng foreign players. Pero yan mo, pagka dinidikdik niya yung mga foreign players, kaya na eh.
Kaya
so
niya.
same with Bayo, no? Kahit sino pa yan, kahit si sino pang big man na sila Sean O'Malley pa yan. Kaya na i-contain eh.
Kumbaga, kahit gaano kalaki, kahit gaano kalakas, kaya niya i-absorb kasi sanay. And JB Bayo, again, parang ang clone ni Soliano to eh. Ganyan, parang twin eh. No?
Yes.
22 on. Larupay, the baseline jumper. Got it. It is back with LPU. 24-22. From 7 points down earlier. The Pirates have now overtaken the Red Lions in the second quarter.
Medyo tahimik pa dito si James. Facilitator mo rin yung ginagawa na dito ngayon. So, tingnan natin.
Wow. 3 puntos of a step back for Tony Inot. And Inot now has 7 points. Or make that 9 points in the game. There you go.
So siya muna yung scorer dito, hindi muna si James. Mamaya na doon si James sa second half.
Quequete has 2 points so far. Navarro beating Bravo underneath. And that's brilliant execution at the half court for LPU. 26-25. Bahio. Inot. Inot. Bahio the short stab. Medyo awkward yung saludo ni JP eh.
Parang na-out balance.
So LPU looking to stretch their lead. Bounce pass again for Bravo. Bravo, yes! Another dime for Navarro.
Ang ganda naman ng pasa na yun ni Navarro. Yan yung maganda pag meron kang legit point guard eh. Bukod sa legit point guard, veterano pa. So kumbaga ikaw, kakampi mo yung mga ganyang players sa point guard like Navarro, ang gagawin mo na lang is tingnan mo naman ang gagawin na eh. Dahil kung hindi ka nakatingin, talagang tatamaan ka ng bola.
Tsaka po position ka.
Yes.
Inot. Bahio got bumped by Navarro, so that's a foul on Enzo. But earlier, we saw back-to-back Navarro to Bravo connections.
Yes.
Meantime, got a timeout. Tinawag dito ni Coach Gilbert Manabana, and they're up by 3.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artistas?
Balik sa ating laban. LPU kontra San Beda for the second time in season 98, and the Pirates, again from 7 points down earlier, are now enjoying a 3-point lead, and it's because of these players. Guadaña, Peña Fiel contributing to the cause. And here's another turnover for San Beda. Simon Peña Fiel taking that one coast to coast. Here's another one. This time, JM Bravo on the receiving end. Nakakarami na rin si JM off the bench. 6 points para sa kanya. Darupay may ambag din from the baseline. LPU Pirates, before that basket ni JB Bahio, have outscored San Beda 15-5 in the second frame. Now 15-7 with JB's basket.
Medyo tahimik pa dito si Sean Umali. Hindi pa siya nakakapuntos. So, kailangan nandito yung presence talaga ni Umali dahil hindi kaya nito ni Navarro na dalhin all the way itong komponen ng Lyceum.
Here's a nice play from San Beda. JB Bahio on the receiving end. And Bahio, meron na siyang 6 na puntos dito sa ating laban. Lakute pulls the trigger, and Lakute knocks him down. So that's his first 3-pointer of the game.
Relax lang itong si James, no? Hindi siya naghahanap ng puntos. Dahil alam na, yung bola, darating at darating sa kanya.
Hanap siya.
Yes.
Montaño. Up the spin, no go. Bahio on the move. San Beda regaining control. Bahio had to adjust. Some hang time for Bahio. Counted plus the foul. And a free throw coming up for JP. How about this? Taking it coast to coast, his own version. Nakitaan pa tayo ng hang.
Imagine, Martin, big man yan. Nagko-coast to coast. Iba na talaga mga college players ngayon, Martin, no? Hindi tulad nung time ko na madalas yung mga big man namin, walang shooting sa labas, nasa ilalim lang. Pero ito ngayon, grabe. Dami kong tabay, JB Bayo, Sean O'Malley, lahat may tira na sa labas.
Ayun, may tira sa labas. Skill din pagdating sa dribbling. Valdez is left open. Eno overshoots it. And Bahio jumping for the board. Ito ngayon si Tony Eno. Eno went to take extra pass to the corner. Amparo too strong. LPU turning it up. May iniinda si Sean Umali din sa kanyang left leg. But he slowly jogs to their side. Barba wala pa rin. Umali with the offensive rebound. It's Navarro's turn to take. And LPU starting to fall in love with the three-point shot. And they called the unsportsmanlike foul.
Yes, may tinawag na unsportsmanlike foul itong referee natin.
Is it on Sean Umali? Kasi sila yung nagbabantayan. Ito ni Dami Kuntapay. We see Kuntapay grimacing in pain. Inahawakan yung likod niya. So initially it was unsportsmanlike, but of course they'll review it, talking about the referees, to see if they'll upgrade o kaya downgrade.
Yes.
4-point game. Sana makita natin yung nangyari dito between Kuntapay and Umali. It was after Umali got the offensive rebound, passed it to his teammate. Tapos doon na sila naggit-gitan. Ito ni Kuntapay. Coach Gilbert, obviously not happy with what's happening right now. Ayaw niyang masayang yung ipinundar nila dito sa second quarter. Nakahabol na sila, nakalamang na sila. But San Beda, again, recovering very well, absorbed that LPU attack to begin the second quarter. And now they're back on top. NCAA Commissioner Tonichi Puhante, na baka kahapon pa masakit ang ulo. si Commish pala. Tingnan natin you know. So Umali got the rebound. And then in the play afterwards, jockeying for position. Dun sa bump. Unclear though.
Nagirian sila doon sa ilalim.
Okay, so it's the point review. just a
It
regular
was
foul.
a pushing foul on number 28, Sean O'Malley. Penalty.
So
Second
no
foul
unsportsmanlike
on Sean
foul.
O'Malley.
Just a regular foul on Sean O'Malley. And LPU already in the penalty. So 2 free throws coming up for Dami Contapay. Medyo, he got the start today. Medyo tahimik pa lang itong si Dami. Dami Contapay, correct natin yung graphic natin, only has 2 points.
Pasok yung unang free
throw, 3 points na. Yung 11 na yon, he is a plus 11 when he's on the court. Ayan. Nasa Cagayan Valley itong si Dami Contapay. Played his high school years with San Sebastian in the NCAA Juniors Division, 2 for 2. So it's back to a 6-point lead. San Beda with a 9-0 counter run in the second quarter in the last 2 minutes. Navarro for 3. Navarro knocks it down. Badly needed 3-pointer for Enzo. Okay, so Enoch Valdez getting checked on the court. 34-31. Mamaya po meron tayong i-announce. Welcome back dito sa NCAA na matagal na injured for San Beda. But let's go first to this quick break.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know. Watch Need to Know. Available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
Balik sa ating laban, Jeremiah Tiangco, our halftime performer. Later po, panood niya yung kanyang performance. 2:44 to go sa ating first half. There you go, cool yung itsura dito ni Jeremiah. So,
ayan na, Martin, banggitin mo na.
After being injured majority of the season, the captain of San Beda, Ralph Penuela, is back. He is on the court. Nakikita natin dito yung cheer squad na itong LPU. But Ralph Penuela is back on the court after being out a few games this year.
So tingnan natin kung makukuha niya agad yung kanyang rhythm dito sa game na to. Dahil matagal siyang nawala eh.
Yeah.
And imagine, second round na siya. And then, halos patapos na yung second round. Saka siya nakabalik. And yun ang maganda naman doon. At least nakahabol.
Pero, kailangan siya eh.
Yes.
Oh, he's a needed piece. Oh, okay. So, hold up. We got an unsportsmanlike foul called. So, our Coliseum will make it official in a bit.
An unsportsmanlike foul, criteria 1 on number 8, Peter Alfaro.
Okay, si Alfaro
Not a legitimate attempt to play the ball within the spirit.
Sir, Peter Alfaro called for the unsportsmanlike foul. Yun yung tinitignan natin bago tayo nag-timeout kanina because they were checking on Enoch Valdez, who was in visible pain. So 2 free throws for Enoch.
So finally, nakapuntas na itong si Enoch Valdez.
Started the game 0 out of 4 itong si Enoch Valdez. Making both. Ito, panggaan ni Enoch at Peter. Ooh! Yeah. That was a hit at the midsection. But Peter, medyo inadvertent naman, hindi niya sinasadya yun.
Yes, hindi naman sinasadya. Kasi he was looking for box out eh.
Yeah.
Then alam niya, papunta sa ilalim itong si Enoch Valdez eh.
At pag pinabox out mo si Valdez, kailangan talaga mapigilan mo siya. But Enzo Navarro, that was deep in that corner.
Back-to-back threes for Enzo Navarro.
And the lead is back with LPU. 36-34. This is an 8-0 run if I'm not mistaken for LPU. Napinawi dito ni JB Bahio. 36 all. Mini runs after mini runs. Or mini run after mini run mula sa magkabilang panig natin. Navarro. Montaño had to adjust. Got it back. Montaño. Wala. Battle for the loose ball. Napunta kay JB. Saksi Contapay. Oh! Okay. Montaño was offering help.
Yes. Medyo hindi nagustuhan ni Contapay yung ginawa ni Montaño doon. So, samantala, ito yung 3 points ni Navarro.
Hirap yan, ha?
Out of balance na, pero grabe, nakuha pa rin. Nakuha pa rin niya yung rhythm.
Narito yung bawi ni JB Bahio. Now, we gotta check what happened with Montaño and Contapay at midcourt. So, makita natin kung bakit naging ganun yung reaksyon ni Dami Contapay. Kaya na pinag-uusapan natin yung doon sa unang report ni Stephanie na mabait at composed na Dami Contapay makikita natin. But obviously hindi niya nagustuhan yung contact mula dito kay Gael Montaño.
So, kailangan mong i-prove kay Coach Yuri ngayon na yung sinabi mo sa kanya, Coach, cool na ako, Coach. Hindi na ako yung katulad nung dati. So, ito yung test para kay Contapay ngayon.
Dami Contapay will go to the free throw line. Both teams in the penalty already. 1 minute and 47 to go. Gael Montaño, the rookie out of Cebu, clashing with Contapay at midcourt. And Commissioner Tonichi Puhante gets in the middle of things.
May paalala lang si Commissioner sa mga players natin, Martin.
So it's
by review, it was a pushing foul on Gael Montaño.
Gael Montaño.
First foul on Gael Montaño.
It's probably just a reminder from Commissioner Tonichi. Ito, tignan natin yung nangyari. Ayan. So, yung banggaan at midcourt, ayun o, bumagsak na doon. Di natin makita from this angle.
Parang napatid Napatid ni Montaño
Si Contapay.
Pero, well, kita naman. Kahit pa paano, na hindi naman sadya.
And for Commissioner Tonichi, you know, he went there, reminded everybody because he doesn't want the situation to escalate. Ayaw niya mangyari yung nangyari sa atin kahapon. He just reminded the teams to keep your head cool.
Yes, at the end of the day, Martin, sports lang to eh. So, alam naman natin sa sports na talagang kailangan mangingibabaw pa rin yung pagiging sportsmanship mo, yung pagiging sport mong maglaro.
That's right. So, Contapay taking care of the free throws. 38-36. 1 minute and 40 remaining in the first half. Navarro for 3. Short. Larupay taps it out of bounds.
He check sana yun para kay Navarro.
Yep. After nailing 2 3-pointers. Mintes doon si Enzo Navarro.
So the Lyceum is already applying full court press na.
Interested to see if they'll get Penuela involved. By the way, this is only his second game of the season. Penuela the scoop, and that's going to be a foul on J.M. Bravo. So as I mentioned that, they passed the ball to Penuela. Penuela made a move to get inside.
Coming in for Peter Alvaro.
So Penuela, because one game in, or only one game for him this season.
Yes, best way to get your confidence, Martino, is to go to the free throw line. So, siguro naisip na ni Penuela yun dahil hindi naman na agad-agad pagka-open ka, hindi naman yun na pababayaan ka na lang ng bantay dyan eh.
Yeah.
So, unang free throw ni Penuela, pasok.
And Penuela, their captain, was a usual starter for Coach Boyd Fernandez in season 97. This year, he's coming off the bench. This season, rather, he's coming off the bench for Coach Yuri. But he is a vital piece in that second unit, Ray. Lalo-lalo na doon sa mga games na naghahanap sila ng stability at ng scoring mula dyan sa second unit na yan.
And yun yung tingin ko maganda rin para sa San Beda na kahit nasa off the bench itong si Penuela. Dahil kahit ilabas mo man si James na usually starter talaga nila, meron ka pang Penuela na second unit.
That's right. J.M. Bravo nailing a 3-pointer, pang-limang tres para sa LPU. Hindi makakabawi ang mga Bedista. And here is Enzo Navarro. LPU looking to regain the lead. Navarro for three. Too strong. Battle for the board. It ends up with Contapay. Here's Capi Gometa. Penuela all day to shoot. And Ralph Penuela. Nothing but net on the three.
So maganda yung nakapag-free throw siya agad dahil nakuha niya na yung kumpiyansa niya eh.
5 points right away in his return. Ralph Penuela. Larupay making his move. Larupay, difficult scoop. He gets the hook.
Ang ganda ng kili-kili shot ni Larupay doon.
Ang hirap nun 5 seconds for Gabi. Pull up jumper. Got it. Gab Cometa with all the confidence. The stop and pop to give San Beda a bigger lead at the half. It's a 2-possession game, 45-41 for the San Beda Red Lions. Mamaya-maya po, mapapanood nyo mga kapuso si Jeremiah Tiangco. Afterwards, pep squad naman natin and some numbers for you guys during our halftime analysis. Kaya huwag kayong alis, magbabalik ang NCAA Season 98.
Kahapon, nakilala natin ang Perpetual Altas. At ngayon naman, pupuntahan natin ang iba't ibang spots kung saan sila nag-aaral, kumakain, tumatambay at iba pang activities. Ako po, si Papa Bear Benji Paras. At ako naman si Baby Bear Andy Paras. At ito ang...
Bolahan!
Totoo to!
Hindi namin kayo binobola.
Saan kayo pupunta?
To the moon.
Road trip, vroom vroom, zoom zoom.
Ang Altas ay initials ng school founder na si Antonio L. Tamayo.
Altas, mula sa Latin word na iibig sabihin ay height. Ito ay sumisimbolo sa adhikain ng UPHSD para sa mas mataas na kadakilaan. Bakit?
Wala. Tour na tayo.
Dito tayo ngayon kung saan tayo unang tinuro ng ating mga players. Kakaiba to. Dito kami sa magtataho. Paki-explica nga sa akin, ano ang meron sa taho na ito? Bakit sobrang mabilis?
Siguro, ito lang kasi yung vendor na nakapasok dito sa school namin. And kakaiba kasi yung taho na ito, katulad nito may flavor.
Kaya siya pinagkakaguluhan, siya lang pinapasok. Kung may pinapasok na vendor na nagtitinda ng labintador, mabili rin kaya yun? Hindi naman, ano?
At ang tanong ko, sino sa inyo sa team ang pinakamaraming binibiling taho?
Ito, si Carlo.
Oh, nakakailan ka?
May utang pa siya kay Goya.
May utang?
Sabi nga kanina eh. Ay, tatandaan kita, may utang ka pa sa akin. Aba, grabe. Nag-aaral. Yan ang student athlete. Nag-aaral na. Bukod sa naglalaro. Ang sisipag.
O, di ba?
Kailangan natin kausapin. Pwede ba namin kayong maistorbo sa inyong pagbabasa? Asus, pambihira naman. Pinagmalaki ko pa naman kayo na masisipag kayong magbasa. Ginagawa nyo lang palang cover yan.
Well, at least masipag magbasa. Masipag ang kumain.
Pero, eto, nandito tayo sa library. Ito yung tanong lang. Kayo ba pag pumunta rito, ano ba ginagawa niyo? Nagpapalamig o nag-aaral?
Minsan nagpapalamig, minsan nag-aaral.
Anong courses niyo dito sa Perpetual?
Base marketing ako.
Ikaw?
Marketing. Marketing din.
So marketing kay lahat. So saan yung malapit na palengke rito? At andito tayo ngayon sa Mascom Building. So dito sinabi niyo kung saan kayo nag-viewing. Okay? So ang viewing niyo ba before the practice starts o pagkatapos?
Before the practice starts, Papa Bear.
Okay. So sumisipot na lang kayo during the practice na. Hindi na kayo nag-viewing.
Ano yung favorite spot niyo dito sa campus niyo?
Sa canteen.
Canteen, I wonder why. Ikaw naman?
Ako yung library.
Library, wow! Bakit kaya?
Mahilig kasi ako mag-aaral.
Tama, galing.
Ako stairs.
Bakit?
Kasi pag may umakit, nakapalda. Natawag ako. Hindi nang viewing.
Balita ko, ito ang favorite spot niyong mga teammates. Bakit kaya? Nasaan na ba tayo?
Kuya Andre, Papa Bear, nandito tayo ngayon sa canteen namin kung saan kami kumakain ng mga teammates ko at saka mga ibang athletes.
Ano yung favorite food niyo dito sa canteen mismo?
Siguro po sa akin yung munggo po.
Munggo? Uy, sarap.
Para sa akin yung lechon paksiw niya.
Ayun, isa pa yun. Parang ginutom din ako ron.
Eto na, ang pinaka-inaabangan na segment at ang favorite naming part ng bolahan, ang Pick-Up Lines!
At ito, painit na painit ang labanan sa basketball sa NCAA. Pati rito sa Pick-Up Lines, painit ng painit. Tingnan natin kung anong ibibigay sa atin ng Perpetual Atas. Okay, team, ready na ba?
Yes! Ready na!
Papa Bear, sabon ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi I'm super in love with you. Papa Bear, sana tsinelas na lang tayong dalawa.
Bakit?
Para pag nawala isa, di na pwedeng ipares sa iba.
Yan ang pick-up line. Mai-inlove ka agad ng mga Spongski.
Papa Bear, diamond ka ba?
Bakit?
Nangingintab kasi ulo mo eh.
At least diamond, hindi sahig.
Papa Bear, anong tawag sa kuto ng kalbo?
Kuto ng kalbo? Ano?
Di ko alam, kaya ako ati-atanong sa'yo.
Kaya pala nila nagtatawanan. Ako na pala yung yayariin.
Sikreto ka ba?
Bakit?
Hindi kasi kita kayang pagkatiwala sa iba.
Mukhang merong nilalaan yun, ah.
Papa Bear, may lahi ka bang keyboard?
Bakit?
Kasi type kita eh.
Keyboard type. Yun pala yun.
Papa Bear, utang ka ba?
Utang? Bakit?
Kasi habang tumatagal, tumataas ang interest ko sa'yo.
Naglalaro ka ba ng center position?
Bakit?
Kasi ikaw ang sentro ng atensyon ko.
Bear, mano ka ba?
Bakit?
Palimlim naman ng
Lalo masama nun eh. Asan na yung mga yun?
Hindi mo na tayo.
Eh, meron pa tayong extra. Ay! Ito na pala. Ay! Matapos ang UPHSD, WTG next week. FYI, lahat ng aming pupuntahan, RN. Bye-bye for now. Ako po si Papa Bear, Benji Paras.
At ako naman si Baby Bear Andre Paras. Kwentuhan, kulitan, tambayan. Ito ang
Bolahan!
Totoo to!
All right, we're back to the coverage at the half. It is a 4-point lead for the San Beda Red Lions, 45-41. And they're facing the LPU Pirates for the second time in season 98. Now, before we go to our halftime stats and analysis, kasama niya pa rin Martin Overa alongside Ray ng Batak, the Stingray. Kasama rin natin dito, Mancom representative ng Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Now, Father Vic Calvo, nandito na ngayon kasama natin with the final decision dun sa nangyari sa atin kahapon, our encounter yesterday, the penalties, the sanctions. Go ahead, Father.
Yeah, good afternoon, fans ng NCAA, of course, Ray and Martin. This is the official statement of the NCAA regarding the JRU versus Calideb St. Benil incident last November 8, 2022. After careful deliberation, the Mancom resolved the following. 1 game suspension of the following players: for CSB, Ladis Ilipalam Jr., for JRU, Jason Lendi Tan, Joshua Giab, William C. Jr., Jason Celis, Marwin C. Dionisio, John Mark A. Abawag, Jonathan Medina, Carl Benz F. De Jesus, and Christian Jr. Gonzalez for entering the playing court without recognition from the table officials during a brawl. And likewise, 2-game suspension of the following players: for CSB, Mark Daniel Sanko and Chris J.M. Flores for engaging in a fist fight and brawl. And for JRU, William E.C. and Ryan J. Arinal for committing disrespectful acts before Mancom representatives while the representatives were pacifying the participants. And for John Anthony Amores of GRU, the Mancom decided to for indefinite suspension for committing the following acts. We have here intentionally bumping the referee, pointing a finger at the referee, disrespecting the Mancom representative, disrespecting court officials, charging towards the bench of CSB, instigating a brawl, making provocative gestures meant to ignite a fight or brawl, throwing punches against 4 CSB players, namely Mark Daniel Sanko, Frederick James T. Pasturan, Tiny Michelle Davis, and Miguel Andre Oxon. The penalties imposed were in accordance with the NCAA Manual of Operations. Violence has no place in the NCAA. The Mancom condemns and will not tolerate any acts of violence that will endanger our athletes, participants, officials, supporters, and the public. The safety of everyone is our primordial concern. Signed, Estefanio V. Boqueron Jr., Chairman, NCAA Season 98.
So there you go. That's the final decision, the official announcement from our NCAA Management Committee delivered by Father Victor Calvo OP Jr. And from Letran, Father, this will be out in social media. Nirelease na ba natin to sa ating writers, media personnel?
Yeah, after this one, we're just waiting for the e-signature of the chairman.
Okay, so there you go. Mga kapuso, you know, a lot of people have been waiting for this official announcement kung ano nga ba yung mangyayari dun sa mga players involved yesterday. So we'll have this online in just a little bit. We'll post it online. And you have this on record as well. If you're able to catch it on live stream, you can record it for reference dun sa magiging or dun sa naging desisyon ng ating NCAA Management Committee regarding the players involved. Father, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And of course, we would like to assure the NCAA fans who are doing the procedure of the NCAA. We would like to do this decision as fast as possible, but we have to follow the rules and we have to consult everybody.
Yeah, and you mentioned it was in accordance with the NCAA manual.
Yes.
Oh, so kinailangan yung i-check yon to finalize it, how to make it official, saan ba sila nagkamali para malinaw kung ano yung sanction sa kanila, yung suspensions.
Yes, we have to do it one by one and we have to review and get the recommendation of the commissioner. And of course, due process.
Yep.
Although it's the official statement, there is still a breathing room for the aggrieved parties, JRU and CSB, for an appeal.
Yeah. Okay, so pwede pa silang mag-appeal kasi may mga 1-game tsaka 2-game suspensions tayo. And at the same time, they can also convene themselves, pag-usapan kung ano yung nangyari doon.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
This part of the democratic process and the procedure of the NCAA.
Okay, so maraming salamat po. Mancom representative of Letran, Father Vic Calvo, OP, delivering the news and the official announcement from the NCAA Management Committee regarding our incident in that game between DLS CSB and JRU. Thank you so
Martin.
much. Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Stingray.
There you go po. Pagbalik po natin mga kapuso, we'll go to the numbers at the half between San Beda kontra LPU.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
At the half, it is the San Beda Red Lions leading it by 4, 45-41 against the LPU Pirates. Kasama nyo Martin Javier alongside the Stingray Ray ng Batak here in the broadcast. Dito po yung mga numero natin at halftime. Ito muna yung banda natin mula sa Lyceum of the Philippines University. Okay, so Father Vic is back with us here in the panel. There you go. Cheering band mula dito sa Lyceum of the Philippines University. Kasama ulit natin si Father Vic Calvo from Letran. Now, we'll clarify the decision, the announcement that was made earlier from Mancom. Father, especially with John Amores, kung ano yung nangyari sa kanya. Because, again, the term used was indefinite suspension. Now, can you elaborate that, Father? Can you tell us a bit more about it?
Well, there was a lengthy deliberation regarding this matter, but we opt to use the term indefinite suspensions to give a little bit of window for the player, giving him a chance, not totally closing out the door for him to still have a bright future in his career as a player.
Okay. So, yun po. So, Father just defined what they meant with indefinite suspension, and that's not closing on the door dito sa karera ni John Amores. Makabalik sa basketball eventually, maybe after a few months or a few years down the road. Yun ba yung intention nun, Father?
Yeah. As I've said, the NCAA is a democratic association, and we will open the, as it's open to everybody, the due process for John Amores, and anybody aggrieved for that matter. So,
okay, Father, is there, kasi marami nagtatanong din online. You know, we've been seeing a lot of opinions. The videos have gone viral. Is there a possibility of it being elevated to a ban here in the NCAA?
well, it's a nice way of saying. It is possible, of course, depending on the series of events that will lead to that decision, because we have to remember that JRU still have some decisions to make. They also have some interventions, like for example, anger management, psychological healing, spiritual healing on the part of the child. So as I've said, we're not closing the door for the player, especially for his basketball career.
Okay, but in the immediate games itong JRU sa season 98 natin, especially the remaining games here in the second round, we expect John to not be a part of those games.
Of course.
Okay.
I think so.
So at least we'll leave it there para at least, you know, may knowledge yung mga tao kung ano nga ba yung jurisdiction ng ban na to, or nung indefinite suspension na to.
Yeah. We really have to serve justice, but you know, justice with mercy. Justice tempered with mercy. That's what we're all about to do in this kind of situation. So we have to be Solomonic, good for the association, at the same time opening the door for the player, however small it is. Even if he closes the door, God will open the window.
There you go. But rest assured, JRU will be making steps as well kung paano nila ipapacify yung sitwasyon na to, and of course address the situation at hand as well.
I think they'll be making the statement within the day.
Okay, so there's another announcement coming up, this time from JRU side.
I think, hopefully, as we've requested.
Okay, Father Vic, thank you so much.
Yes. So I'd like to thank the fans, the management committee, and the NCAA family that we're really doing our very best in the spirit of sportsmanship. NCAA is the family. We will have to greatness every day, and we're very faithful to that mantra for this season. Thank you very much.
There you go. At you know, we've been having a great season. Father Vic, ang ganda ng mga laro natin, yung quality ng games natin. So, sana bumalik yung attention dun sa mga laro natin. And, you know, we're hoping that this final decision announcement will help de-escalate the situation.
Yes, we'll be praying for that. So, everything possible para ma-focus ulit dun sa remaining games.
Iyon. Okay, dahil papasok na rin tayo dito sa ating Final Four. Mancom representative of Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Father Victor Calvo Jr., OP, joining us here once again in the broadcast panel. Thank you, Father. There you go. So yan po, malinaw. Mga NCAA fans, I know you have been seeking answers kung ano bang mangyayari dito kay John Amores, and the Mancom was fast in acting on this situation. Of course, using our manual of policy as a reference. Siyempre, kailangan mo yan para meron kang pagbabasihan. And it needs to go to a due process, sabi nga nila. Alright, some numbers for you guys at the half here between San Beda and JRU. Nakita niyo yung mga numero kanina. Leading scorers natin for LPU. Off the bench, it's JM Bravo with 9 points. For San Beda, JB Bahio continues his hot streak. 10 points at the half.
Tony Inut also, meron ng puntos dito. Malaki na ang kanyang naambag. And JB Bahio with 10 points na medyo baga nabibitin pa siya eh. Kulang pa. Hindi yan yung kanyang numbers.
Yeah. And Bahio with 10 points, 5 rebounds right now. So, We are about to begin the second half. Second offering today between the Red Lions and the Pirates. Martin Samba, sina Stingray, Ray ng Bata. In this coverage.
So, McLeod ko niya, Martin, in-start na dito sa third quarter alongside with John Barba.
Getting a start here. Again, off the bench kanina. Itong si McLeod. He has 6 points in the game. A couple of 3-pointers for Guadagna. But JB Bayo right away as we begin the second half went to work, drawing a foul, and he now has a chance at the line.
Maramdaman nitong si Bayo. Start pa lang ng third quarter. Nakasungkit agad siya ng foul.
So, Ray, obviously, di kita nyo laban natin dito. Anong ginawa ng mabuti ng San Beda nung first half natin, kaya sila may hawak na lang?
Yes. And look what San Beda's doing right now. They were doing tough defense na. So, kita mo, si James talagang inaasawa niya na yung may hawak ng bola. Ito si Guadagna.
There's Mac Guadagna. Again, San Beda led 20 to 13 rather. Excuse me. After the first quarter, LPU fought back in the second frame. And now we have a 4-point game. Handling it against Enzo Navarro. Eno is open from the corner. That's too strong.
Sayang, hindi na convert ni Eno yung open 3 points na.
Hitting 3-pointer in the first half. Barba puts it on the floor. And there's a whistle against JB Bajo. Now we go to LPU side, fresh from the Pirates dugout. We got here Bailey Sama. Bailey.
Martin Ray coming off the halftime huddle. Initiative is the story of the Pirates. Coach Gilbert Malabanan explaining to the team that they are being beat because of the lack of effort and aggressiveness on their part. San Beda University has been dictating the game from the very start. They need to wake up and they need to want to win if they want to change the outcome of this game. Defense is what they're going back to because this will start the spark from their energy. Kailangan nila ipagpatuloy ito, Martin and Ray.
Thank you so much, Bailey's. For LPU, it's going to be a challenge in the second half. But if you remember, during their first round encounter, third quarter, ang naging quarter nila, kaya nakabalik sila dun sa laban na yon.
Sabi nga ni Coach Gilbert dun sa halftime ng mga players ng LSU, lack of aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Ang sinabi nito ni Coach Gilbert. So, we'll see kung talagang dito sa second half, magiging aggressive na itong mga players ng LSU.
But we also expect some adjustments from Coach Yuri Escueta's side because they had a chance, Ray,
yes,
to get a bigger lead. Yun nga lang, nakabalik yung LPU pagdating natin ng second quarter.
Yes, medyo siguro nanlamig yung mga players ng San Beda, no? Hindi sila nakakuha ng tamang tempo, yung rhythm nila, hindi nila makuha.
But San Beda still maintaining this 3-point lead, 45-42. Shot clock winding down. Inot the feed inside. Baguio just misses. Barba, nakasumbutan ni Kwekutey. Ball staying with LPU though.
Malakas yung tira ni Bayo doon. Sayang, nagulat siya, libre siya eh. Akala niya may susupalpal pa sa kanya, pero nakita niya, wala.
Sobrang release dito ni JB Bayo. Enzo Navarro going around, spinning. Lost it in the process to James Kwekutey. And Kami Gometa, the touchdown on the other end. 47-42.
Gometa, maaga pinasok dito ni Coach Yuri, Martin.
Oo nga, pang second unit, usually, itong si Gabi Cometa.
Yes, maaga pinasok, maaga rin naka-score.
Yan, at dahil yan sa opensa niya. Pagpasok niya kanina, 6 quick points. Naka-jumper pa before we ended the quarter. And here comes San Beda, forcing the turnover. Although Inot threw it away. Now we go to San Beda's side. let's have Stephanie Benito on standby right now. Stephanie, go ahead.
Salamat, Martin. Inside the dugout, maibahagi ko lang the team commended and welcome Ralph Penuela daw kasi grabe daw, nagpakitang-kitas daw agad pagpasok sa loob ng court. Ayun pala yung sinasabi sa akin ni Peter Alfaro kanina na surprise nila para sa araw na to. Talagang team captain Ralph Penuela is really back. Para naman sa quarter na ito, paulit-ulit na paalala ni Coach Yuri Escueta sa team that they have to tighten up their game and start strong this half kasi aminado ang lahat na slow start din naman sila. They have to lessen their turnovers kasi ito daw ang paulit-ulit nilang problema kapag Pirates ang kaharap. Last keynotes for the team coming from Coach Yuri is to first take care of the ball and second play better defense. Back to the panel.
Maraming salamat, Stephanie. Well, they need to double that effort in taking care of the basketball. But because in for LPU is the spark in the third quarter in their first round encounter, Renz Villegas. Nakulit ngayon si Gabi Cometa.
Ito na, pinasok na si Renz Villegas. Martin, ito yung inaantay ko eh. So, tingnan natin kung talagang itong second round meeting nila with San Beda, magic bunot pa rin itong si Villegas.
Pero ang kaibahan as we see Mapua Cardinals nailed the three-pointer there, trimming the lead down to 2. Nung pinasok si Villegas against San Beda in the first round, medyo tambak na sila.
Yes.
Eto, dikit ang laban natin.
So, tingnan natin dito yung talagang papakita ni Villegas.
Oy, Mintes. Follow-up Mintes pa rin para kay Kuntapay. And ball staying with the Red Lions though. A fresh 14 to work with.
Kasama yun sa tactics ko para dito sa LICU, Martin. Itong win rebounds para sa LICU. So, kailangan mag-double effort itong mga players ng LICU.
Because again, San Beda is the #1 rebounding team in the league. Ralph Penuela on the bench. Checked in earlier. Scored 5 points right away. That's a turnover. Forced by Maclod. Pacquiao tinawag na offensive foul. So Yukian Andrada will check in. Replacing Pacquiao.
Yes, pinagpahinga muna si Bayo dahil meron siyang 2 foul.
So he replaces JB at the center spot. Or maybe at the 4 dahil si Dami nandyan pa.
Yes.
Renz Villegas, may tangan ng bola. Villegas looking to deal damage in the third. Sean Umali, who's been a non-factor so far. Reverse, foul given up by Kuntapay. So Sean Umali to the free throw line, he goes.
Nakasumpit ng foul si Umali doon kay Kuntapay.
Oo, tatawanan, Umali, Kuntapay, panggaan sa ilalim. And Big Sean goes to the free throw line for a couple.
So first points for Sean Umali.
All right. He's only taken 2 shots from the field. Hindi pa nga nakakapasok ng basket si Sean. But he makes 2 out of 2 there. 47 off. Na ulit ang ating laban. LPU with the fight back here in the third.
Tabla pa rin tayo dito sa third quarter.
Ekute from 17. That doesn't roll in. And Villegas ending up with a rebound. Renz to Ato. Marba is on the move. Bravo for 3. Short. A foul on the rebound sequence. It's against Yukian Andrada. Oh, si Sanchez ang tinawagan. It wasn't Andrada versus Umali. It was Justin Sanchez. I think it was against Villegas.
It's Villegas.
So Sanchez is called for the foul. Tingnan natin yung nangyari dito. Dahil yung mas kapansin-pansin dito yung pagtumba ni Sean Umali. But the foul was called against Justin Sanchez. Inabutan ng forearm dito si Renz Villegas. 47 all. Magbabalik po kami.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Me to Know, a weekly explain.
Okay, so they corrected it.
Yes.
The foul was against Yuki and Andrada.
So it's Andrada.
Andrada.
Okay.
Oo, kaya si Sean Umali yung mag-free throw dito. So tama tayo, yung pagbagsak. Ito ni Sean Umali. Nagpuposisyonan sila na Andrada, yung nanatawagan ng foul. For Dax Castellano, Hancock representative of De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Of course, in attendance. That's a turnover on the Red Lions.
Si yung supply yung full court press na. So nabigla doon ng San Beda kaya nagkaroon ng turnover.
Yeah. LPU is back on top.
And yun yung sinasabi natin kanina, Martin, na less turnover para sa San Beda.
Villegas, short. Yan ang kailangan iwasan dito ng San Beda. Kaya nakakabalik itong LPU.
Yes.
Cometa from mid-range. He is almost automatic.
Hindi pa yata nag-mintis dito sa jumper to si Cometa. Talagang paborito niya. Paborito na yung mga ganyang tira.
Sabi Cometa now with 12 points in the game. Lahat halos from mid-range jumpers. JM Bravo from the elbow. Wala. Cometa now. Red Lions regaining the lead with his jumper earlier. Can they compound on it? Cometa to stomp and pop again. He gets fouled. Bravo ang tatawagan dito.
High percentage itong mid-range ni Cometa, Martin, ano?
So, Gab Cometa, yeah. Kailangan mo na siyang i-cover pagdating niya dyan. Tama ka doon, Ray, no? Parang mimintis, 6 out of 6 from the field.
Yes.
Itong si Gab Cometa.
And most of his points galing sa mid-range.
So, iko-correct ko rin sarili ko. Today, at least, Gab Cometa is automatic from mid-range. And also from the line. He stays pristine. Gab Cometa. Second season with the San Beda Red Lions. Played 1 season in Sasapi with the University of Visayas. Now taking his talents to the NCAA. 2 for 2, 51 to 48 now in favor of San Beda.
San Beda naman ngayon nag-a-apply ng zone defense.
Beautiful setup. The attack by Villegas, setting up Sean Umali.
First field goal for Sean Umali.
And there's a whistle. A foul here against Peñafiel, who is trying to contest the call. And this is Renz Villegas attacking, dishing, Umali finishing.
Kasi yung ginawa ni Villegas dun, Martin, kasi alam niya, nagsasona itong San Beda. So, pag nagsasona kasi ang kalaban, all you have to do is talagang attack right away.
Villegas. Valdez scores on the move. And that's back-to-back assists for Renz Villegas. So, he continues to be the spark of the bench.
Unti-unti na nagpaparamdam si Villegas.
Yeah. Cometa, his first miss from the field. Battle for the loose ball. It goes out. Will remain though with San Beda. This is LPU President Sir Robert Laurel with his son watching intently here. Actually, the Laurel family are always watching here inside the Philoil Eco Center. And they love the action coming from Enoch Valdez. And of course, Renz Villegas providing the energy in the third quarter.
Meanwhile, Martin, binalik na si Ralph Penuela.
So Gabi Cometa, 6 out of 7 from the field, 14 points for this guy. Average is just a little under 4 points per game. But you know, Gabi Cometa is a very capable scorer. Justin Sanchez to the free throw line. You're right, Ralph Penuela, their captain, is back on the court. So Montaño checks back in, replacing J.M. Bravo.
JB Bayo is back again. So maaga pinalik ni Coach Yuri dito. Zone defense para dito sa San Beda. So, ito na. Lalo Manuela, may dalang bola dito. So, medyo naalanganin siya doon.
So 52 to 53. 3.5 remaining in the third quarter. Baggio moving baseline, and Baggio is able to score. Valdez sends it out. Telegraphed by Sanchez. Andrada underneath. Nice execution from San Beda in transition.
Yun lang palang kailangan ni Bayo. Upo muna sandali, tapos pagbalik niya, ayan na, arangkada na agad.
Kasi kanina, slow start siya sa third eh.
Yes.
Peñafiel, finding Umali. Napakagatang depensa. Umali is able to score.
Unti-unti nang nakukuha ni Umali yung kanyang rhythm dito sa third quarter. So, we'll see kung magtuloy-tuloy na ito.
An exchange of baskets. Oh! Nawala kay JB Baggio. Picked up by Villegas. 3-on-2 behind the back pass. Villegas just got too fancy with it. But here's that move from JB Baggio. Able to score off that baseline drive. In the next sequence, it's his turn to do the playmaking. Fighting his buddy Yukien Andrada. And San Beda is able to maintain the 3-point lead.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know. Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know. Available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have.
Back to the coverage. Simon Peñafiel feeding Umali. Agad si Andrada. And then the big Sean scoring high off the glass. Pero yung bench ng San Beda during that sequence, Ray, naghanap ng travel eh.
Yes, naghanap sila ng traveling. Pero I don't think na traveling yun dahil pump fake yung ginawa ni Sean Umali dun eh. Pump fake and then one dribble kaya naangat niya agad yung bola. And then nakakuha siya ng puntos doon.
Na-maintain naman yung mga paa niya on the floor, on the ground. Points in the paint. Kanina, dominated doon ng Red Lions in the first quarter. Pero lumapit na dyan ang LPU. Perimeter points though, belonging to the Pirates. Gabi Cometa in and out on the layup. The follow-up by JB Baggio.
Nag-flex si JB Baggio doon.
Sinisipagan na talaga ni JB Baggio to. That pass is deflected by Penuela. Cometa. Here's the slash earlier. Lumabas lang para kay Gabi Cometa. Baggio with a cleanup job afterwards. Montaño spinning, drawing two. Valdez flying in for the putback. Enoch Valdez May isa pa. Mula sa free throw line maya-maya. And there you go. Kyle Montaño.
Timing ni Valdez doon.
Yeah. That's a way for him to score. Enoch Valdez. Isa yan sa mga talagang trademark niya, no? Hustle,
Yes.
plays.
Hustle.
May it be in transition.
Hindi mo siya pwedeng iwanan din. Meron na rin siyang tira, Martin eh.
Meron na rin. Na-develop na rin yan. Bahio. Making his move. That's a foul on the rookie, Gael Montaño. 59-56, JB Bahio today. 14 points, 8 rebounds. Is this another double-double game for JB?
If you're guarding JB Bayo, you have to be aggressive na dahil mainit na itong si JB eh. Both offense and defense talagang andun siya eh.
Ano siya ngayon sa linya. He rattles in the first free throw. If ever, this is gonna be his third straight double-double in season 98. Enoch Valdez on your screens. 6 points for Enoch, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And 1 out of 2 on that trip for JB. So Dami Contapay getting treated. I think they're treating his right
Di
hamstring.
kaya nagka-cramps or hamstring?
Pwede rin. Basta right leg yung ina-address doon para dito kay Dami Contapay. Enzo Navarro. Enoch Valdez. 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. LPU within 4. Guadagna finding Enoch inside, who just missed the layup. Montaño the offensive rebound. Montaño rejected by Andrada. Valdez is pressured. Oh, Montaño rather escapes.
Grabe, makikita mo si Enoch. Kanina nandun siya sa kabilang side, ngayon nandito na naman sa kabilang side.
Yep. Grabe yun. And Gael Montaño was able to split the D and then find the cutting Enoch Valdez.
Kanina may cut na siya eh. Di lang niya na-convert. Well, this time, nakakuha rin siya ng cut pero nakakuha din siya ng foul.
Na-foul siya. Although hindi na pumapasok yung mga free throw para kay Enoch.
Medyo maalat yung free throws niya ngayon.
Just 2 out of 4 from the line. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 1 out of 2 for 7 points para kay Enoch Valdez. 57-60. Ralph Penuela, who scored 5 points in the first half. Here's Gap Cometa. Push shot goes in. And a 3-point play opportunity for Yukian Andrada.
Yun yung kagandahan pagka meron kang tirang floater na Martin eh. Kasi pagka meron kang ganyan, mahirap din sa walpalin eh.
Yep. Alam mo, halos magka-height sila, magka-positionin sila ni Umali pero hindi na inabutan yun ni Sean. Andrada though, couldn't complete the 3-point play. So he provided the pick. And then off a pocket pass. Ito, pick and pop action, push shot floater for Yukian Andrada.
Kapag meron kang big man na talagang may screen ng matibay, dahil na-open talaga eh.
Nowhere to go for Montaño. That ball was kicked. It stays with San Beda with 44.6 seconds nalalabi sa ating third quarter and 21 seconds on their clock. Maclod Guadagna today off the bench to
Yes.
has 9 points. All of his points coming from long distance. Bahio, bagsak si Umali. An offensive foul on Gab Cometa. Doon ako curious. Of the collision, napabagsak ni Cometa si Umali. Let's take a look at this sequence. Na-off balance din si Sean. Yeah.
Hindi mo basta-basta mapapatumbayan si Umali.
Yep. Ooh! Umali couldn't handle the pass.
Yan ang sinasabi ko kanina, Martin. Pagka nandun si Enzo Navarro, meron kang ganyang point guard. ang gagawin mo lang talaga is tingnan mo siya eh. Dahil meron siya talaga mga biglang pasa, which is open ka talaga.
Yep. Yung mga ganun, talagang may halong gulat din sa receiver eh.
Yes.
Diba? Uy, sa akin napunta.
Tapos ma-realize mo, open ka pala.
Oo. Bahia. Oh, lost it!
Communication for Ralph Penuela and JB Bayo.
Turnover number 16 for San Beda. So, they're right on their average. Ang problema, Ray, third quarter pa lang tayo. Meron pa tayong fourth quarter.
Meron na agad silang 16 turnovers. Medyo hindi maganda para sa San Beda yun.
Guadagna, difficult shot. Penuela with a heave. Malakas. And that's how we will end the third quarter action here inside of LPU Center in San Juan City. San Beda started off slow in that third quarter. It was LPU who got the first strike. But at the end, San Beda still got the upper hand and stretched their lead slightly at 5 points right now, 62-57. Fourth quarter coming up next.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
High five.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Ate V!
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs, Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Back to the coverage. NCAA Season 98 live on GTV. Our audience on a Wednesday afternoon. Nasa loob pa rin tayo ng LPU Center in San Juan City. Resuming this game between San Beda and LPU, their second round matchup. Final meeting in the elimination round for these two teams. Number 3 versus number 4. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. So, San Beda obviously got the better start, 20-13 after the first quarter. Pero yung third quarter, maalala natin, big run mula sa LPU nakita natin. Dahil lumamang pa sila. Pero nakabawi at the latter half of that quarter, itong San Beda.
Yes, ito. Credit to Enoch Valdez and Guadagna dahil talagang tinakbuhan nila itong San Beda nung start ng third quarter kaya sila nakalamang.
Yeah. So that's the quarter scoring. Unclear why we're not resuming play. So they're checking on something. And our referee is at the scorer's table. 62-57. And we ended the third quarter. Ray, heave lang yun ni Ralph Penuela.
Challenge of the San Beda Red Lions unsuccessful.
Oh, so San Beda challenged a call. Okay, we'll verify which call they actually ended up challenging. And we finally begin the final chapter of this game. You guys are with Martin Rivera alongside Raymond Bata, Bailey Sacco, Stephanie Benito joining us at courtside. Montaño missing on the jumper. In and out for him. And for LPU, they need another run to keep it close. San Beda, though, has other things in mind as Yukian Andrada
Ang ganda ng
swishes
ball
the mid-range
movement
J.
ng San Beda.
64-57. Bit of a high-low. Help from behind from Tony Inot. But Valdez was found. Eh, ito. Inot finding Yukian Andrada open at the baseline.
Talagang napakomit ni Inot yung dalawang bantay. Kaya itong si Andrada nagkaroon na siya ng open lane.
A solid game for Yukian Andrada. 9 points para sa kanya alongside 3 rebounds. But Enoch Valdez is doing damage at the free throw line. He's been getting a lot of fouls in this half. Navarro feeding Umali. Umali with an easy deuce. And now we go first to LPU side. We have an update from Bailey Sakot.
Able to talk to the LPU Pirates team captain Renzo Navarro when he was on the bench. I asked Renzo what they need to change and what they need to continue. On defense, they need to read and adjust better their pick and roll defense. The energy is there, but they need to adjust and play smarter. On offense, they can choose to either make their outside shots or even better attack the paint and challenge the zone defense of San Beda University. Martin and Ray, both teams have been exchanging baskets, not so many runs happening. So whoever plays defense better will most likely prevail in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Baileys. Well, yep. It's a 4-point game. LPU earlier, they took the lead briefly in the third quarter, Ray. But San Beda came back firing.
Yes, credit to JV Bayo, no? Dahil siya yung pinasok siya ulit ng third quarter. Talagang hot start agad siya eh.
64-60. You're right, JV Bayo. Matapos pumunta sa bench,
yes.
Bumalik sa laban, nabuhayan ulit. Montaño. Enoch Valdez making his move. Valdez feeding Montaño inside. So it's a 2-point game. LPU back in it once again.
Point lead na lang. Ito, Martin. So, magandang laban ito dahil kung first meeting nito, talagang tikitan lang din ng fourth quarter na ito.
Alfaro. Andrada. Lost it. A turnover for San Beda. That is number 18 for them. Nakakarami na rin.
Yes. And para sa Lyceum, I'm sure, isa yun sa mga game plan nila na talagang i-commit mo ng maraming turnovers itong San Beda.
So Enzo Navarro now will try and set up this play. He took it himself. No good. Kwekute rather. James Kwekute rips out the board and gets fouled on his way down there.
Nanggigil dito si Navarro. Gusto niyang istilin agad.
Oh, nga, sumundot.
Yes.
So 7:50 remaining. Kwekute, by the way, probably one of his lowest scoring games in the season. He only has 5 points.
Pero 7 minutes pa lang yan, Martin. Alam naman natin yung kapasidad nito ni James Kwekute pagdating sa puntos eh.
Pwede pa yan. Oh, Yukian Andrada stroking it from downtown. Yukian has 12. Or make that 11 for Yukian Andrada off the bench.
Siya muna yung nag-provide ng spark dito while JV Bayo nasa bench pa.
Yeah. And for San Beda Ray, pag kailangan nilang ng basket at hinahabol na sila ng LPU, lagi silang nakakakuha eh.
Yes.
Ito nanggaling kay Yukian Andrada, the sweet shooting big guy ni Coach Yuri Escueta. 11 points for him, 5 out of 6 from the field, and 9 of the 11 points coming in the second half.
Yan yung kagandahan, Martin, kapag maganda yung ball movement nyo. Meron at meron talagang na-open eh.
Easy ang flow para dito sa Red Lions. And now it's back to a 5-point lead. Kanina kumakatok na sa pintuan itong LPU. The blow by, Guadagna misses. He couldn't finish. And here's Kwekute. Stops, pops, and drops in the triple. Kwekute stretches San Beda's lead to 8.
Ayan na si James. Sabi ni James, nakakalimutan niyo na ako. Lyceum, ha?
Andito pa rin siya. 8 puntos para kay Kwekute. Fast break points still led by the Red Lions. J.M. Bravo on the roll. Foul committed by Justin Sanchez. Couldn't believe it. Nakailang kataas lang daw yung kanya mga kamay. How about the confidence of James Kwekute? Before this shot, he was 2 out of 6. But it doesn't matter. He is a bona fide scorer. And he now has 8 points in the game. An 8-point lead for the Red Lions.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihinga.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso sa presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
So,
gusto na lang daw po niyang umuwi na. Doon na lang daw po siya mamatay sa
Sa NCAA Season 98, sa panig naman ng San Beda Red Lions. The Red Lions want to prove that history does not repeat itself. Hindi na daw nila hahayaan ang LPU Pirates na nakawin pa ang panalong dapat daw ay para sa kanila. Right now, the Pirates are giving them opportunities to score daw, so they have to take a chance. Coach Rudy Esquete reiterates on going hard with the rebounds and man-to-man defense. Dapat daw ay mas controlled ang execution ng team so that they can minimize errors. Sigaw naman ng team sa bawat isa, they have to make every minute count kung gusto nilang manalo. Yun muna sa ngayon, and back to you, Martin and Ray.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. That's Stephanie Benito reporting from San Beda's side. Ayaw na nilang mangyari.
Yes. And ito
maulit yung nangyari ng first round.
Tama, Martin. Ito na yung opportunity ng San Beda na talagang they have to finish strong itong fourth quarter kasi they already had 8-point lead. So, tama nga yung report ni Stephanie na huwag na nilang hayaan pa maulit muli. Yung nangyari nung first round kalaban na itong Lyceum.
Just for context, LPU ended that first round game on an 11-0 run.
Yes.
Hindi na nakapuntos in the last 4 minutes ang San Beda Red Lions. Andrada for 3. Short. Andrada gets his own miss. And there's Gabby Cometa, a fresh 14 for the Redshirts. Cometa. Kwekute, who knocked down a triple earlier. Kwekute, good cover by Larupay. Heave by Cometa, too strong. And a shot clock violation on San Beda.
Yun yung ayaw mangyari ng San Beda, especially Coach Yuri, yung mga ganong 4 shots.
And LPU with solid stay-at-home defense.
Yes.
To force the shot clock violation. Pito ang abante ng Red Lions. Oh, Renz Villegas zooming to the cup. 65-70.
Better should slow down here, Martin, kasi lamang na sila kanina ng 8 points. And then ito, naibaba ng Lyceum ng 5 points. So medyo panggising ito para sa San Beda.
And Justin Sanchez driving, stepping through, and scoring the layup. 72-65. Bravo. Palitan lang tayo ng baskets dito.
Yes.
At hindi ito ma-afford ng LPU. And dehado sila. Larupay stops. And nails the short jumper.
Pamatay sunog yun para sa San Beda dahil palitan pa rin ng puntos dito.
It remains a 5-point game. McLeod guarding James. James surrounded. Oh, taken away from behind by Guadagna. Larupay flips it up. Able to draw the foul, get a whistle, And he takes 2 at the line.
Credit to Guadagna, Martin, talagang hindi siya bumigay dun sa depensa niya kay James. Akala ni James, naiiwanan niya na si Guadagna.
Ito muna, tignan natin yung galaw ni Omar Larupay, drawing the foul in the process right here. Tama kayo, no? Sumundot kasi.
Yes.
Nung nabigyan ng screen si James Cueco, sinubukang habulin ni Guadagna mula sa likod. Hindi niya nahabol.
Yes.
Pero nag-sprint siya pabalik bago tumira si James. Yun, naagaw na
Yes,
niya.
and tingnan mo naman na nakakuha sila ng foul. May free throw si Larupay dito.
9 points, 4 rebounds for Omar Larupay. Last season, ito ang kanilang starting center. Dami kong Tapay, checks back in. His services will be needed. Although solid minutes given off the bench. Para dito kay Yuki Andrada. Kwekutay accelerating to the basket. So James Kwekutay is now in double figures.
Mabilis lang nagkaroon ng double figures itong si James. Kasi alam niya talaga para sa makakuha ng points dito.
Larupay misses. Inot secures. 69-74.
Timing lang ni James dito na busy yung Lyceum kila Andrada.
Nabitawan lang niya doon. Ang bola.
Panira na sana. Open na sana kaso nabitawan.
Villegas stops on a dime. Sundot ni Sanchez. Retrieved by Bravo. Dinidikitan pa rin ni Sanchez si Bravo. Barba sidesteps. Left-handed lay-in is off. But there was a whistle. 2 free throws maya-maya para kay Ato Barba. And James Kwekutay turning on the Jets, rising for the lay-in.
2 free throws for John Barba.
Yan yung ayaw natin mangyari para sa Lyceum, yung magkaroon ng ganung open lane si James kasi he's a good finisher.
Yeah. And you can actually say he's well rested.
Yes.
Dahil hindi pa siya mag-a-attempt ng mga tira. Wala pa masyado dito sa laban natin. So, 4th quarter, you know he's gonna get his numbers.
Yes, and bigla siyang bumulusong, Martin. Dahil itong Lyceum, busy sila kay Bayo, busy sila kay Andrada, busy sila kay Cometa, and lalo na kay Inot dahil alam nila, itong mga players na to, ito talagang kumakanada eh.
So now the attention is off James.
Yes.
2 for 2, by the way, for Ato Barba. And that's a foul on Renz Villegas. Only the 13th foul on LPU. San Beda, though, already in the penalty. Oh, just the second team foul para dito sa LPU. So 71-74. That penalty situation of San Beda could play a factor and could be a determinant in the outcome of this game. Scramble for the ball. LPU has it. Villegas facilitating. Barba. Larupay thinking about it. Guadagna for 3. No. LPU crowd ready to erupt. Kung pumasok yun mula kay Guadagna. Inot! The open lane for Tony Inot.
Ganda yung ginawa ni Inot dun. Hindi siya nag-settle dun sa 3 points kasi alam niya merong open lane eh. So, dun siya sa higher percentage.
Hindi naka-recover ang depensa ng LPU. So, it's back to a 5-point lead. J.M. Bravo, the blow by Villegas. Puts it on the floor. Villegas forced it. And a foul from behind against the much taller J.B. Bahio. Eto, iwanan si Tony Inot. Pinag-isipan pa niya eh. Atake ko na. And this is crucial for San Beda though. J.B. Bahio done with this game. 5 fouls. He finishes with 15 points and 10 rebounds. So that's his 3rd straight double-double. Pero maganda para sa San Beda. Maganda rin ang pinapakita nung pumalit sa kanya si Yuki Andrada.
Yes, yun yung kagandahan dito sa game na to sa San Beda dahil talagang maganda yung contribution ngayon ni Andrada eh. So, we'll see kung talagang siya yung mag-feel nung yung spot neto ni Bayo.
By the way, babad si Renz Villegas.
Yes, extended minutes na siya ngayon.
Oo. second half natin. Villegas.
So, pinalitan si Villegas ni Enzo Navarro. So, I think, Martin, ito na yung pang-finish ni Coach Gilbert.
Panapos. Nalik na yung veteranong point guard na si Renzo Navarro. But today having difficulty against Valdez. Asundutan na agawan. May foul. But relentless defense from Enoch Valdez making that possible. Tony Eno today, 11 points, 2 boards, and 5 assists. Oh, that's a foul on Enoch Valdez pala. So a third team foul on LPU. But here's the ball pressure. Gabi Cometa. Pinukulit ni Navarro. Oh, pang-apat na team foul sa LPU.
Too much aggressive there for Enzo Navarro.
Check this out. Gabi Cometa trying to break free mula sa depensa neto ni Enzo Navarro. Nakita ng referee natin, sumabit itong si Enzo. So one more will put LPU in the penalty. Cometa. Handles. Cometa. Entrada. To Cometa. Kuntapay now. Puts it on the floor. Draws the foul on Umali. And 2 free throws coming up for Dami. Nasa penalty na rin itong LPU.
So it's all about individual defense dito, Martin, dahil parehong penalty ng Lyceum at San Beda.
Dami Contapay, wise decision. Took attack Sean Umali's defense. Took the hit. 2 free throws para dito kay Dami Contapay, who now has 7 points in the game. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 rejections for Dami. And he stays perfect at the line. 6 out of 6.
So here's the zone defense again for the San Beda. Kaninang first half, dito nahirapan ng Lyceum. Di sila na makakuha ng good looks.
Valdez, the catch and shoot. Wala. Barba trying to get it from Contapay. Ball will stay with LPU. 5-point game. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining.
Coming in for John Barba.
Rodanya, papasok para kay Ato Barba.
Pinagpahinga muna ng sandali ito si Barba.
Barba only has 6 points in the game, far from his career high, 20 points in their previous one. Peter Alfaro is back on the floor for San Beda. Enzo Navarro. Navarro. Step back 3. Navarro knocks it down! Just as we entered the final 2 minutes of this game.
Grabe yung kumpiyansa ni Navarro. Lumabas yung pagiging veterano niya doon.
And an offensive foul on the Red Lions. Now LPU has a chance to tie it or grab the lead with a 3. Tignan muna natin. 3-point bomb from Enzo Navarro. As clutch as it can get for Enzo. Navarro today. That's only his second triple of the game. No, make that third triple. 3 out of 7 from 3-point range itong si Enzo Navarro. He has 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. 78-76. So, ito yung sequence pagkatapos. Okay. Yun yung itinawag na offensive foul on Peter Alfaro. Saan pumasok ang challenge? Challenge yun ng San Beda. Okay. Because we heard from our Coliseum announcer na LPU yung challenge. So these are the numbers for Enzo Navarro today. 3 out of 7 from the field. All of his field goals, or from 3 lang pala yan, all of his field goals made nanggaling mula sa labas. Eto. So the slight forearm nito ni Peter Alfaro sumabit din. Oh, hinawakan din ni Alfaro yung jersey ni Navarro. So, yeah, I think call will stay.
A fine review, the challenge of the LPU Pirates, unsuccessful.
Okay. So, LPU ang nag-challenge.
Yes, kasi
Inisip nila
may hinawakan yung jersey.
Pwedeng i-upgrade, ano?
Yes.
So, on sportsmanlike. Okay. So, it's good that we had that clarification. $78-76. Chance ng LPU maitabla. Makakuha ang lamang with a 3-pointer. And Navarro went for the lead. No.
I-check ulit yun. Kung pumasok yun.
Little too quick on the trigger was Enzo Navarro. Cometa. A minute and a half remaining in the game. Ball is tapped out. It stays with San Beda with 9 on their clock.
9 seconds to shoot.
9 seconds, so we'll see kung sinong huling hawak ng bola at siya yung sinong tatapos. Napunta ang bola kay James.
Quercote falls down. Called for the foul. Umani is also down. Ito, tinawag dito kay Sean Umali. As Quercote was falling down. So that's Umali's 5th foul. So Larupay going back to the game. Yun yung collision ng dalawa. James Quercote to the line. Crucial and pressure-packed free throws coming right up. His first trip to the line today. In and out on the first. And in the season, Quercote is an 80% free throw shooter, Ray.
Yes, mataas yun, Martin.
Yeah. That's only his 10th miss from the line. Second one. Oh, he misses both. Wow.
Bira mangyari yun.
Yeah.
Lane violation.
Personally, wala ako naaalala, nakita ko na 2 mintes mula kay Quercote, at least from the games I've covered. But those are 2 crucial misses from James Quercote at the line. So LPU will have it after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Empower yourselves and be safe.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe?
Mamaya-maya po, at the conclusion of this game, as we're doing our post-game coverage, babasahin ulit natin ang official statement from the NCAA Management Committee dun sa suspensions and penalties na inimpose ng ating MANCOM. And then afterwards, we'll also be reading a statement from Jose Rizal University. Statement on the incident that happened yesterday. At sa ikalawang yugto natin kahapon between CSB and JRU. And again, that's coming after the big score, the conclusion of this game. So abangan niyo po yan mga kapuso. 78-76 daw. Hindi pa tayo tapos dito. Navarro going around the world. Barba, nice speed! And Larumay tying it up. 78 all.
Ang ganda ng drop pass ni Barba doon.
Quick timeout for Coach Yuri Escueta. Beautiful execution after the timeout for LPU. And now we have our fourth deadlock of the game. 78 all. Ato Barba. The penetration, the sidestep, and the setup job. Para dito kay Omar Larupay underneath.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Empower yourselves and be safe.
$78 all. I repeat, this is the fourth deadlock of the game. And it came at 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. LPU proud, cheering, re-energized, because their team has woken up. 78 apiece. San Beda was able to set things up. Si Coach Yuri ang tumawag ng timeout. Ano kaya ang play nila dito?
Ewan ko po na, Martin. Pero ano na sila, penalty na sila. So kailangan dito talagang individual defense lang.
Cometa! No! Ball going back to LPU. But that was a good look for Gab Cometa. Just couldn't hit the shot. So LPU will have it. They will review kung kaninong possession to. Here's that look. Cometa, the nice spin to blow by Ato Barba. But he just missed from one of his favorite spots on the court.
Itong second half, Martin, napansin natin, ito si Cometa medyo inaalat na dito pagdating sa second half. Yung kanyang mga jumper ng first half, automatic eh.
Oo. He started the game 6 out of 6. Right now, he's 6 out of 10. He's missed his last 4. So, later, meron tayong i-replay natin ang VTR ng ating official announcement after we conclude this game between San Beda and LPU. Announcement on the incident yesterday. So, tingnan muna natin kung kanino last touch to. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Very close. Pero nung huling sequence natin, mukhang si Valdez yung naka-extend.
Yes. Parang yung kamay daliri ni Valdez yung na-extend dun eh.
Initial tap though was from Yukian Andrada. Crucial to. 69 seconds remaining. Nanapon mga kapuso. Wednesday coverage for you guys.
If the ball goes to LICU, Martin.
Yan. So, tama nga. Last touch ni Valdez.
Yes.
May nagpapabati sa'yo. Titi Chodoro.
Nanonood yun.
Sabi, former heavy bomber.
Yeah, shout out sa'yo, Tete. Isa sa pinakamahirap bantayan ng araw yan. Martin, grabe.
Diba? Maklase si Tete. Kahit hindi, kasi tangkad ng mga usual players natin, Magaling dumiskarte.
Tsaka isa pa, Martin, itong si Tay-Tay kasi, tumitira ng malayo.
Yun. Yeah.
So yung galaw niya, unpredictable.
That's right. Shoutout daw kay Idol rin. Yan, nakuha na niya. Trigger man is Tony Inot. San Beda with a fresh 14. It is down to 7. Cometa. 3 to shoot. Cometa takes it. Too strong on the 3. Barba with an important rebound. Under a minute remaining. Renzo Navarro will set up the table. Navarro driving, stopping on the dime. Barba for 3. In and out. Navarro gets it back. Navarro got deep. Laro by another offensive rebound. Wala pa rin. But ball will stay with LPU.
Ang dami nangyari dun sa ilalim. Talagang grabe yung depensa ng bawat kupunan.
31.8 seconds left. How about this? Navarro, first offensive rebound, second offensive rebound belonging to Larupay. And it was last touch on James Kwekute. But of course, since we are inside the final minute, i-reviewin na yan ang ating opisyales. Just basing it off the replay, looked like it went off James Kwekute.
Crucial itong possession na to, Martin.
Unclear though, kung yung player na nasa likod niya, mas naka-extend at yun yung tumapik ng bola papalabas. Hindi. Yeah, it's off, James.
Yes.
So it's LPU basketball. 78 all.
Crucial possession para sa LICU, Martin. So, kung ako sa LICU, bigay ko na lang kay Enzo Navarro. Siya na bahalang dumiskarte dahil alam niya yung mga ganyang sitwasyon. Sanay siya sa ganito.
That's right. Enzo Navarro today, 6 assists. Larupay rising, able to draw the foul. At natapilok. Of an awkward landing itong si Omar Larupay. Pinapagpag lang niya. He's trying to shake it off.
Maganda yung drop pass dun kay Larupay,
He can't afford to leave this game because Sean O'Malley has already fouled out. Larupay with 2. A 75% free throw shooter. Today, he's taken 1 trip and he's been perfect. He stays pristine. 3 out of 3 for Omar. Omar Larupay is LPU's leading scorer with 12 points and 7 rebounds. 13 points na. Dagdagan mo yung free throw kanina. Second one. Up and no good. So a 1-point lead for LPU. Barba almost getting it. Here's Kwekute. Inot. Driving. Inot for the lead! San Beda recaptures the lead. 80-79. Tony Inot with a guts to drive.
Ganda ng ginawa ng San Beda doon dahil fast break yun. Sayang yung opportunity
And this was, the recovery by James, Andrada, Inot, zooming, and driving to the cup. Tony Inot giving the lead back to the Red Lions, 80-79. Timeout, LPU.
Yan yung advantage talaga kapag go hard to the basket ka, Martin Kasi katulad ng nangyari na yun, Imagine kung finance mo pa yung layup na yun. So talagang low chance na hindi talaga may pasok yun.
Tony Inot today, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. 80-79. Maganda ng laban natin. Okay. Last 15 seconds. After the timeout play for LPU, your expectations here, Ray?
For me, hindi mo kailangan magmadali rito. Kailangan talaga dito, set mo yung play, kung ano yung pinagawa ni Coach Gilbert sa inyo. Kasi alam ni Coach Gilbert na talagang mahaba pa tong 15 seconds na to. So marami pang pwedeng mangyari dito.
That's right. So Coach Gilbert burning his last time out there. Habang ang San Beda naman, meron pang isang nalalabi.
No need to rush. Just execute the play well and then we'll see kung talagang may raran nila ng maayos.
So they'll advance it. So 14 to work with for LPU dahil in-advance sila yung bola. So a 1 second differential between the game and the shot clock. Here we go. Trigger man is John Barba. He gets it to Valdez.
Navarro may hawak ng bola.
10 seconds to work with for Enzo. Navarro feeding Larupay. Larupay for the lead. Yes! LPU is back on top. What a play after the timeout for Coach Gilbert Malabanan.
Grabe yung nulok pass ni Enzo doon. Kita mo yun, Martin, nahanap pa niya dito si Larupay. Wala na siyang wala nang spasyo eh.
Yan natin to. Enzo Navarro. Yep, that's the guy.
Ganda ng
You want the
nulok
ball?
pass.
Yeah. Hindi naman to. Masikip yun ha?
Yes.
Dalawa yung tumao doon kay Larupay. But somehow Enzo was able to get it to him. And up and in for Omar Larupay. 9 points in the fourth quarter para dito kay Larupay for a total of 15 points in the ball game. And Coach Yuri, it's his turn to come up with a play that could potentially seal the deal for San Beda. But they need to dig deep. Today, have a lot of scores. The leading scorer fouled out na, JB Bahio with 15 points. Susunod, Gabi Cometa with 14. Tony Inot with 13. Yukian Andrada with 11. And of course, their main man, James Kwekutey with 10 points. A lot of options for Coach
I think
Yuri.
itong last play para sa San Beda, dalawa lang yan para sa akin, Martin. It's either James Kwekutey or Tony Inot.
Tony Inot. Okay.
So, tingnan natin kung tama yung prediction natin.
And this is more than enough time for them to set up something. Here we go. .6 seconds remaining. Okay, so they're trying to fix the clock. Okay, 5.7 seconds remaining in the game. 5 on the floor for San Beda, Cometa, Sanchez, Andrada, Inot, and Kwekutey. The trigger man is Gab Cometa. No timeouts left for both teams. They get it to Cometa. Here's Gab. He needs to take Gab for the win. Too strong. Follow-up is off as well. And LPU will escape with his win.
Pero open yung tira ni Cometa doon, Martin, ha?
He had a good look. Gab Cometa was able to escape and get a good look, but is unable to make the shot. The final score, 80-81. This was the final play. Got it to Andrada. Andrada providing the screen. Cometa goes around everybody.
Wala nang challenge doon, Martin. Pero talagang hindi lang pumasok.
And LPU surviving and getting this win, 81-80. They trailed it majority of the game, but somehow LPU was able to find a way to win this. They now sweep the Red Lions in their elimination round series. All right. So let's now go to the VTR of our official announcement regarding the incident yesterday. Let's all watch this.
Okay, this is the official statement on the incident in the game of Heavy Bombers and Blazers last November 8, 2022 from Jose Rizal University. Jose Rizal University, as one of the oldest members of the National Collegiate Athletic Association, has always supported the objectives of the association to promote sportsmanship, camaraderie, and good values among students of the member schools. In line with this mission, the university does not condone violence in any form. The university has therefore decided that Mr. John Anthony Walker Amores will be suspended indefinitely. This means that he will not play for the remainder of the NCAA Season 98 basketball games of the Heavy Bombers nor participate in team practices. A separate internal inquiry on the matter will be conducted consistent with the university rules and regulations. This decision of the university is separate from any decision that the NCAA Management Committee may have. JRU understands that the NCAA will have its own internal investigation and promises to cooperate fully. We apologize to the whole basketball community, particularly to our NCAA family, for this incident. Violence has no part in the sport of basketball, and as a member of the NCAA, we shall continue to uphold the highest ideals of collegiate athletic competitions. Thank you.
There we go, the official announcement from Jose Rizal University regarding the incident yesterday. And then that's coming from and was delivered by their Mancom representative, Sir Paul Supan. The final score, 81-80. Let's meet our best player of the game. LPU coming out on top. And our best player of the game, yeah, is Omar Larupay. The obvious choice, 15 points and the game-winning basket. Mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok sa NCAA Season 98. Kita-kita ulit tayo Friday, only here on GTV. Our best player of the game, Omar Larupay, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 1 takeaway, 6 out of 10 from the field. 9 out of those 15 points came in the fourth quarter, Ray, including that game-winning basket that we saw earlier.
Binuhay na itong Lyceum ng fourth quarter eh.
And Omar Larupay, again, saving LPU because Sean O'Malley fouled out. Siya yung pumalit.
Yes.
And the Laurel family loving it. Another escape job completed by the LPU Pirates. Ang pinakamalaking lamang ng LPU sa laban na to, Ray, 3 points.
Yes, samantalang dito sa San Beda, 8 points. So, obviously, hindi naalagaan ng maayos ng San Beda itong 8-point lead nila. So, yun na sana yung chance eh. Ito namang Lyceum, talagang hindi sila bumigay eh. Talagang naglaro. Ginawa lang nila yung game plan and then inisikip lang ng maayos yung mga plays nila.
So, nasa LPU na ang magic number, 10 wins and 5 losses, while San Beda went down, or going down to 9-5 to occupy the number 4 spot.
So, medyo safe na dito yung Lyceum dahil nakakuha na sila ng 10.
Yeah.
Pero marami pang possibilities. Pwede pang umangat ulit nitong San Beda.
That's right. O pwede pa nga. Naman ang tinatakbo ng San Beda Red Lions. Again, you saw their game earlier. You know that they had it in the bag already. Yun nga lang talagang LPU. Malakas ang kapit.
Yes. And credit na rin dun kay Enzo Navarro na talagang siya talaga yung nag-take charge.
Yeah.
Hindi dahil dun sa assist niya. Pasa niya dun kay Larupay eh. Malamang mahirapan itong Lyceum na masungkit itong panalo.
Enzo Navarro, 7 assists today. Most important one came in their final play. That assist to Omar Larupay. Okay, on Friday, we'll start at 12 noon as per usual. The Benil Blazers will be back in action. They face a school from Las Piñas, the University of Perpetual Health System Delta, for our first game. So Benil Perpetual squaring off sa ating unang offering. Pangalawang laban po, JRU Heavy Bombers kontra San Sebastian Stars. This should be good.
Yes, para yung physical maglaro itong dalawang opponent na yan.
And with the suspensions that that were announced earlier, we expect a depleted JRU team to face San Sebastian.
Yes. Dahil halos marami.
Yeah.
Marami yung nasuspindi dun eh.
Pero yan po mga kapuso, it's been an action-packed 2 days. 2 game days in the NCAA. And we hope you enjoyed the action here. Ray, maraming salamat.
Martin, salamat muli. And magkita-kits tayo.
Ayan, on behalf of the entire team, my partner here, Reynam Batak, and of course our courtside reporters, Baileys Akot and Stephanie Benito. This has been Martin Javier saying thank you. Nandiyan din siyempre ang ating director, Direk Raul De Ocampo, producer RR Romano. My name is Martin Javier saying thank you. See you guys on Friday for another game day here in the NCAA Season 98.